everybody. We're about to go live on the Block with Jen.
No, we already live.
We are live.
We are live.
On the Block with Jen. So this is double live. I'm just testing out this live YouTube. Thank you for everybody who has subscribed to my channel, making this possible. We have a lot of stuff coming. It's our last day on the Block with Jen. I see she's coming on live right now. She's about to talk. So let me move over here so I don't bother her too much. And yeah, we're doing all kinds of things.
He talking all lot. Hi, hola mi gente. If you catch our first The Block Girls Cook, we had honey barbecue ribs, broccoli, and 3 cheese mac and cheese. Today, I was cooking, and then Lily was helping me today. Lily's cooking, and I'm helping Lily. So sit tight. Lily's gonna bring us into our her recipe.
Yeah.
And you guys know you can find us on The Block with Jen, TikTok, Instagram, and on The Block with Jen at Gmail for business. Lily, let the people know where to find you.
You can find me at YB Limited. That's the letter Y, the letter B, the word limited. YB Limited. Why? All right. And you can find me here on YouTube as well as Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Okay. And if you all have not caught our latest skit of the hat tossing situation, we did a really, really funny skit. So go on to this page here on The Block with Jen, and you can see that particular skit as all of us are in it. The whole block is in it. All right? It's funny.
It is funny.
And so this is what we're doing today. Today we are doing T-bone steak, cheese, eggs, and Welch's gravy. That just sounds good. But we're not doing all that. We're doing the T-bone steak.
Okay, T-bone steak.
But we're not doing the cheese, eggs, and Welch's gravy. What we're going to do is, do they call, I call these rustic potatoes, but I think they call them something else, like petite red potato.
Petite red. Yeah.
Those are the reds. Okay, so we're doing the reds. Okay. And we're going to do corn on the cob.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, yummy. I like corn on the cob.
Corn on the cob.
I should have brought my little things to hold it on the fire.
Oh!
It's okay. Too late. We just gotta eat it sloppy.
Okay. Hey.
I ain't nothing wrong with some sloppy topping.
I was about to say, because I never got any complaints about my sloppy. All right. And then, what else? That's about it for that. Okay. So what I did was late last night, I went ahead and marinated the steak. That is like the biggest part of this particular meal. The other thing about it is when I cook it, I typically like to cook it on a gas stove. So right now I'm cringing having to use this easy bake oven that they call an electric stove.
What do you
okay, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna make it work. They're gonna love it. They're gonna love it because this is their first time, but they don't understand like how it's supposed to actually taste. So they like it's so when they love it, it's gonna be like 10 times better in a gas stove. We're gonna do our thing. Okay. So I went ahead and marinated it last night. Oh.
Lily, what's the music called that I gotta play? Unlicensed music.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna play some music in the background like we did for the first Block Girls Cook. I'm Lily's assistant today. Lily was my assistant last time. Are you guys hungry?
Yeah, so this was late last night when we got back from Jen's performance. I went ahead and marinated. I beat the meat. All right.
Pause.
All right. So the other thing is, let me go ahead and put this here. We're gonna take this out. Then with the red,
Did we have it on last time for the music? For this, we had you were gonna do the beats.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Put it.
With your reds, how do you usually do your reds?
My little potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
I usually boil them, but you know you could boil those and bake those.
Mm-hmm.
But I boil them.
Okay.
So I don't know. However you want to do it is fine.
We could go ahead and boil them because
Okay.
hot wise. Because I figure we can put.
Oh, did we get cooking water? Do we have cooking water?
Yes.
Yay! That's another thing. We don't cook with tap water. We cook with bottled water.
So we have that here. Going on. All right. So I figured the corn on the cob can go this pot. And then
And we're gonna give you some current events too, because there's stuff popping with these PPP loans. A bunch of celebrities got caught, okay, getting millions in PPP loans. We're gonna talk about that too as we cook.
hands in the cookie jar.
Isn't it connected? Is it dead?
Okay. Let's see.
It's dead.
Oh, I
Let me
want
see. I'll try
to.
again. Okay, it's connected. It says battery low. Can you guys hear us okay? Let me know if you can hear us okay before we get started. Lily, what you need me to do?
All right. So if you can start the water, yeah, start the water. If you can start the water for the potatoes in the corner on the cob.
Okay, is that the water?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and chop the onions.
Cook with bottled water, because if you cook with tap water, Vegas has really harsh water. So I like cooking with bottled water because that harsh water will get into anything you're boiling, the potatoes, the corn on the cob, what elbow, what have you. And yes, you can still super chat. I can still see the super chats from here, or Cash App on the block of Jen, fellas. I can't really read what you're saying. Let me check you out.
I'll get them for you.
What's up? You're gonna check it out. Okay.
Yeah, let me go and get on there and I can read about it.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right, guys. So let me start the water.
So I'm gonna go ahead and start chopping onions. These onions are gonna go. Jen doesn't like onions, but I put them on top of the steak toward the very end so that they still have a little bit of crispness to them. They still have their flavor, but they're not raw. You know, not that.
And you could. I don't like onions, but you could put them on there, and I'll scrape them off.
Oh, and I'll take yours.
Don't worry about it.
And I'll take yours because I love the extra onions on the steak.
I turn on these burners. We had a little difficult time cooking with these burners because it's an electric stove and I'm used to gas. I like the flames because I can gauge how I'm cooking. But we did great with this electric stove. I still wouldn't want one, but we did good.
I was telling them too, like I can't do these electric stoves, but we made it work. It's not my ideal situation. Okay.
Oh, it's gonna take long to go because this is in the fridge.
Oh wow. Put a little salt.
You know what? I
a
took
dash of salt.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I took my big pot home the other day. Maybe I should have left it.
This one?
No, the medium, the
Darn it.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna turn off coffee. Guys. Let me see if I can turn the pot.
It should be able to. What about this one?
You may have to use that thing.
All right. So I do the sliced onions I like them kind of the round, keep the roundness to them. Like the rings. And like I said, I do it towards the end of the steak cooking because I just want them to keep their crispness and their flavor.
So cleaning off the corn on the cob.
Right. And actually, this is a quick meal, you all. The longest part of this meal really is just the prep for the steak, making sure that you prep it and cook it. Marinate it properly. That's the longest part. Other than that, this is a quick meal.
Taking these off. The little hairs.
Oh yes, the hairs.
Okay. Guys, make sure you manscape before you get head or want head, because you don't want your girl being like. So make sure you manscape. Take these off and clean the corn on the cob off.
All that.
Keep it clean, fellas.
Yes.
Unless you're dating Lily, because Lily likes a little bush.
Just a little. I just don't want you looking like a 12-year-old kid, okay? I get nothing out of that. So I want a grown man. I'm just saying. Give me a little bit of hair.
I need in a barbershop, what do you call that? The low fade?
The low
What
fade, the low
number?
fever?
Yeah, I don't know what number it is, guys. Y'all probably know.
Yeah, it's been forever since I've been in somebody's barbershop. I used to know that stuff too. Okay. Now, here.
Do you have a lid for that pot?
Yes.
That way we put it on.
Or liver.
Yeah, that way the water boil fast. Okay, we'll just
Yep.
see these here. We have to wash these tires.
Yes, tires.
Yeah, okay, there's 2 little pots. So just in case it all doesn't fit in this one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we struggle with the new pots and stuff like
Read in
that.
the comments, no thing?
We're in a Airbnb, so we're like struggling when it comes to pots and pans and things like that. But we can make it work.
What are y'all cooking?
We are cooking T-bone steak, the miniature red potatoes, and corn on the cob. And so, like I said, this has been marinating since last night. Came in last night and started this. So these were good. They smell good.
They do smell good. I'm about to wash the little red potatoes off.
Yes.
That was Joshua Edwards who said that. Joshua Edwards.
Hey, Joshua, how are you? My friend. Down in Atlanta.
What's up, ATL?
ATL's in the building. Okay.
I'm curious. Where's everybody chatting from? Put your city and your state in the chat so we know who we talking to.
Okay. So now, corn on the cob is on. Do you put like butter in your?
I
do. Yep. Okay. So that's what.
YouTube Press said those do really look good.
Thank you.
Smell yummy already.
The steaks look good too.
So thank you.
Take it, honey.
Shantae Watley is from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah.
Hi, Shanta.
Moxie is from Manhattan.
Manhattan.
Right. New York in the building.
Joshua
You're-
Edwards is down in the ATL.
That's right. Who else we got?
And Star is
Star
on.
Live, right?
Star just went live.
I gotta have to go super chat again.
Right.
Let them know what's happening.
Let them know we cooking it
Or I
out
can
for
call
rolls again.
Put some salt in the taters.
Yes.
I like sea salt, but I don't know what salt this is that the Airbnb has, but this is what we stuck using.
So the seasoning I use for the steak is this right here. There's no endorsement coming from these folks, but it's Weber Chicago steak seasoning.
Joshua Edwards says, please Western Union me a plate.
And these are the potatoes we use.
But I will not tell you what the marinade is.
No, because then we gotta kill you.
Yeah, that's the specialty right there. You're gonna be getting that. Western Union, you a plate. Stranger things have happened.
Very true. Alright, this needs some dick.
So once they get, what we're gonna do is time these out as it gets closer to like starting to boil and things like that. I can start throwing the steak into the broiler down at the bottom of the stove. And if you gentlemen don't know your way around the kitchen or don't know your way around the stove, the broiler is at the bottom of the oven, okay, or of the stove. Now, typically I only cook with the gas stove because I like that fire from the broiler to hit the steak. I know from experience that I can get the job done with this electric one. It's not going to be my ideal type of situation, but it will get done and it will be delicious. All right.
So the potatoes are on and they're salted.
Okay.
We're waiting for it to boil, and then we got butter and salt in the corn on the cob. Probably need more salt in the corn on the cob.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put my hair up real quick because y'all don't need hair in your food.
That butter marinade, get to know this corn that's on the cob. Okay? And then so like I said, once it gets close to boiling, the corn and the potatoes, we're going ahead and put that in. And I think there's some things we can talk to you all about that's going on in the world, some current events, some thieving ass celebrities. Shit, if they was stealing PPP money during the pandemic, then I don't know what's going on now because of the strike.
When do you put the steaks in?
I put the steaks in right before, like, once it start to get close to boiling. This one is about to boil now. How long do you think this needs to boil? Because I've been cooking small ones before. About 15?
Like 15, 20, and then we'll stab them with a fork.
Okay, so let's let them start boiling first, and then put them in. The steak doesn't take long at all.
Yeah.
It's about 20.
Have you guys been watching our skits and our content? We have a lot more content to load. As you guys know, the whole block panel is in Vegas, in an Airbnb, living together. We've been living together for a week and a half. We've been eating, living, loving, laughing, dancing. We got a lot of content for you guys. So let me know in the chat if you've been watching any of our content. And also, we'd like to know what you enjoy. Let me know if you'd like to see us living together more often. I don't know which one of you guys caught me on Access Vegas last night with Michael Sartain and Rolo Tomasi, but we were all there. The team was holding me down in the green room, and I got into it with, what the fuck is that guy's name?
I forgot his name, but he's from Valuetainment.
He's from Valuetainment.
Sister Girl.
Okay, Sister Girl, the bitchy one from Value Entertainment, Valuetainment. Valuetainment?
Mm-hmm. Valuetainment with Patrick Bett. What's his last name?
I don't know.
David.
Okay, yeah, so some Adam guy, some dude in a suit. I had to drag him real quick on Rolo Tomasi's show, because you know how I do, yo no me dejo. But so check that out. But stay with us and then check that out later. Okay.
Yeah.
And this is our second stream cooking. Our first one again is almost at 1,000 views, y'all. So apparently y'all like to see us in the kitchen cooking because we're being fit, feminine, and friendly.
I think so. We're getting close to it. We're fit, feminine, and friendly adjacent.
Okay, fit, feminine, friendly adjacent. Because you guys know I'm not fucking friendly.
I'm friendly.
You're friendly.
Until you piss me off.
Okay, so you got enough friendly for me and you.
Yeah, I do.
Lily got enough friendly for me and her. Y'all don't need me
But
to be friendly too.
Don't get it twisted.
Do not.
Don't get it twisted, baby. I had you crying too. Okay. Yeah, thank you. The skits are hilarious.
Lily is just gonna curse you out in a fancier way than I would.
Right, it'll be a little bit more fancy.
It's gonna be more fancy. You know, I'm more masculine than Lily, so I'm gonna suck my dick. I'm sorry. I hate that for you, but that's how it's gonna go down.
What's cooking? All right, so we have T-bone steak that has been marinating since last night, and we have the miniature red potatoes, and we also have corn on the cob. Those three things are what we're cooking tonight.
I thought we was gonna get asparagus, Lily.
I was gonna do, but no. Originally we said corn on the cob.
We did though.
But then when I got to the grocery store, I saw asparagus, and I was like, ooh. And that's when I called you, but because I couldn't remember what we originally agreed on.
Right.
But then after I called, I was like, oh, it was.
I hope you know we done cut through these people's salt, these Airbnb people.
Oh, that was there? That was down?
No.
Y'all gonna need to refill your
I
salt.
would have used sea salt, as I said. I like sea salt.
Yes.
Hi, Haran.
Hello, Haran. You're still here.
Nice of you to join us.
I haven't seen you in a few days.
I love how the men of the block, they just walk around as we cook and slave in the kitchen. They just come through and get drinks and leave.
Right. And then here we are all hot and sexy trying to cook for them. And they're just like, where's my food, woman? That's how they are. But we love them.
We love them. These guys have been amazing to us. And I keep telling y'all keep watching these fucking dating coaches. And life in relationships is easy. If you're a man, take care of your woman will take care of you, because these men have taken care of us for a week and a half, and it is a joy, okay, to return a hot plate with a home cooked meal. You want to listen to all them fucking creeps, fine, but I'm telling you, that is the fucking truth, right?
In that order.
Yes.
Oh, where's the ice cream?
Oh, Haran bought me a sundae the other day. This big, and I ate that shit. What is that? What kind of ice cream is that?
This is chocolate brownie hazelnut. I don't know. I'll try it after I eat.
So since we ran out of like salt, we're just gonna have to overcompensate with butter.
Yes. Always good.
Because butter has a lot of salt in it.
Yes, it does. We love butter.
Actually, the potatoes taste salted.
Okay.
I don't know to everybody's taste.
Okay.
But, you know, even when right. Okay, so then don't put no more. But when we take them out, if somebody wants butter on them, they could.
Okay.
Perfect.
And then we gotta sit with the people and talk to them for a little bit.
Yes. All right.
I'm always tasting. When you taste, use a spoon or a fork. You do not put that same spoon or fork back in the pot. And I know some of you already know that. You're like, I know that. If you're by yourself, yeah, you can taste it with the same spoon. However, if you're cooking for other people, never double dip. You hear me? You got me?
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
All right. So, I guess I can move the chair here.
And talk to the people for a little bit.
Yep, have a conversation. Let them know what's going on out here. What people is doing out in these streets. They stealing. That's what they doing. Okay. And then I think I'm gonna go ahead
And I need me a drink. I don't drink coffee. I've never drank coffee my entire life, so I drink Pepsi. That's my coffee.
That's
my
your,
Pepsi. That's my caffeine. If I'm on set or I'm working and I'm tired, I don't do Red Bull because it makes me a little jittery. Mm-hmm. I do Pepsi, which is my coffee. And I know it's bad for you, but here I am.
Right, she's alive still. Can't be but so bad.
Somebody drank who drank another one of my Pepsi?
I think we do.
Oh, never mind. I found something better though. I forgot I had one of these. Whoever's still keeping Arizona at 99 cents should be elected president. Fuck Trump, okay? Need a glass. What are y'all doing tonight, guys, other than hanging out with us? I like being fancy, even though it's 99 cents tea. Let me know how the sound is, guys. Can you hear us okay with the music playing in the background? Also, can I get a super chat so I can feel better about what I'm doing? It's just something about a super chat that makes me feel better about what I'm doing. Can I get a super chat or a cash app? I'll wait. This is free entertainment, honey. We take donations like Dr. Umar Johnson.
Donations.
We take donations and gifts. Donations and gifts. You know how much money we spent out here in Vegas to bring you this entertainment?
Right. I don't think they know how serious we took this for them.
Very serious.
I'm getting my drinks and tell them about these different folks.
Yes, we got some tea for y'all. Hold on. I'm ready to give them the tea while I sip my Arizona tea. Yeah. Oh, I can feel them onions. I'm about to cry, Lily.
Oh, no, right. I'm like, let me put these in the refrigerator.
I'm about to cry. Y'all gotta check me out on that Access Vegas. I showed my whole ass, honey. Okay, that white boy tried to come for me. He didn't know. He wasn't ready for the Bronx. Okay, white boy did not know. Yo no me dejo. It was fun though.
It was.
It was. I had to turn up. It was fucking. I was falling asleep. That show is Access Vegas is 3 hours long, so I was like, yeah, nah, we gotta turn up. I still don't see a super chat, so y'all better be liking and subscribing. The Bronx. Hold on, Lily. I didn't put this on subs only. You gotta get past me. Okay. I gotta put this on subs.
Go ahead and start putting it in the roller.
Oh, we're gonna put the thing in the. Wait, let me get it back on the screen so people can see you putting them on the block with jam bitches. YouTube studio, and I know a couple of you are gonna be in and out. As long as you come back in. That's what she said. Oh God, we should give sex tips too. What is it? Friday? Is it Friday?
Is it Friday?
We should give some sex tips if it's Friday. Yeah. You guys want some sex tips while we're cooking? Let me know if you want some sex tips while we're cooking. Yo, did you see my last video of me dancing on the roof in Vegas?
That was fun.
Yo, we got content. We're gonna drop it in the next couple weeks. We're gonna drop a little bit because it's a lot. We did a week and a half of content, honey, darlings. But we were very happy to bring you new content. Very happy to do it. Yes. That's why you got to follow all of us because all of us are dropping something different. So you really do seriously got to follow all of us because we all filmed from our own perspectives while we were out here. So No Saint may have something better on that day than I do. Lily, Haran, etc. And it's etc. people. It's ET, not EC. A lot of you say etc. It's etc. See? Now you in school también.
We're about to take you back to school.
Okay, so we got the little red mini potatoes boiling, and we got the corn on the cob boiling. Lily is about to take us through the steak again. You need me to help you with anything? No. Okay, so tell the people.
So I'm gonna go ahead. I had to play around with this first earlier so that I can know what I'm doing live. Because I'm not used to using this particular stove or an electric stove. But I like the broiler. For any of you all who just joined, don't know your way around the kitchen, the broiler is down here at the bottom of the stove, okay? The broiler is the bottom, all right?
The broiler is the bottom?
Yes, the broiler is the bottom.
Look at that shot. That's going to be a screenshot, bitch. Oh. Look, No Saint.
Woo!
That's going to be a screenshot, bitch.
All right, so it is.
Pay attention.
All right, so go ahead and put it on. Roll, high, start, boom.
Did you show them those steaks up close?
Oh yes, without the saran.
You got to show. Look at
so
the steak.
This steak has been marinating since last night. Okay, it smells delish.
And you said you can't tell them to marinate. You can't give them the ingredients.
I gave them the seasoning.
Okay.
Oh, the other thing too that's very important. When I'm doing it, I think this is where they get the term beat your meat from, because you gotta beat the meat. You gotta actually
Did you beat it?
I beat the shit out of that meat.
Okay. What did you use?
I had to use my hand, and I had to use this to poke the holes in because I like the marinade to get inside the meat.
Yes.
So I put bunches of holes in it so that the marinade and the seasoning can get inside of it. So I promise it's going to be perfect.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna call
it's not going to be over seasoned.
Yeah, I'm gonna call in. I'm gonna let them know what my number is so you can pick up on it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here.
Where y'all calling from, you guys?
Guys.
Thank you, Marcos. What's up, POP? POP said, I always hear you, Jen. That's what I'm talking about.
They have more.
Listen, I'm scrolling all the way to the top. I don't see one super chat. I'm filling away, you guys. It's Friday. I know y'all got paid. Today's Friday, right, Haran? Haran laughing at me. If Tristan shows up, he's going to be like, you twisting their arm for money again?
Right.
You got to get past? Okay.
Okay, so now I'm a little concerned because I'm not seeing this term.
Steaks look great.
Yeah, they look delicious. Right? Haran wanted steak. He was complaining there was too much pork being cooked here. Okay, so he's getting his steaks tonight.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Guess what, you all?
What?
I don't think.
You sure it doesn't take long to heat up?
Let's try.
When did you turn it on?
Because the broiler's supposed to poof.
Not on this, Lily.
Oh, no.
This easy bake oven.
All right, we're gonna try that. Okay.
Give it like, because remember we use the oven for the ribs and the thing.
Yeah.
So give it like 3 minutes.
Okay.
3 to 5 minutes.
I'll give it. Okay.
See, this is why we don't like these electric ovens, because
No.
when we work with flames, okay, like our ancestors cooked with flames, it's easier to cook. I'm used to my stove and my pots and pans, but we still made it happen.
Oh no, we did. We will.
Oh my God, the meals were delicious, honey.
I know. I'm so happy. Everybody did their thing.
And we're in an Airbnb. No Saint cooked. I cooked. Lily's cooking tonight. It's the best thing when you go on a group trip. Make sure you're going with people that you get along with, so nobody gets beat to death. Just saying.
I did that.
Just saying. It doesn't mean we didn't have little. We had a little nitpicky, like if somebody was late, somebody else would have like a little attitude, like, bitch, you were supposed to be here at 12 o'clock.
Right. But nothing bad.
No.
Like, no, we're more like a family, for real. Like,
Yeah.
It's really what you all see on the show. And then
No cap.
any issues we had, we aired it out on other episodes that we did,
We
other lives. So
did.
if you want to know issues that we had with each other, go back and watch some of the lives that we did when we were here. We let each other know what we liked about each other and what annoyed us about each other.
Yes, we did those lives. So if you watch all our Vegas stuff, Vegas getting to know each other, you'll get to see what we really thought about each other, good, bad, and indifferent, right? Because this was our first time ever living together, and it could have been a disaster.
Not just living together, like a lot of us, I think me and you the only ones that met in real life.
That's true. I had never met Haran, though people think otherwise. I had never met No Saint. This was our first time. And it was very, very exciting to see everybody in 3D and touch them and hug them and shit like that.
Oh, and the trip went so good that we extended it. We were supposed to be home yesterday. No,
that's how you
2
know
days
it's
ago.
good. Wednesday. They were supposed to go home Wednesday.
Yeah, we won't be home until tomorrow. So we were just like sitting around. We looked at the time and we was like, hold on, this is about to come to an end.
Yeah.
I'm not ready yet.
We were not ready. I wasn't ready for them to leave.
Yeah, no, this
We were
is
not
great.
ready.
And I was telling them, I don't really like group trips. I don't like to I get a lot of anxiety behind it because on an everyday basis, I'm a lot of a lone wolf. I do a lot by myself. If I'm not by myself, I'm with my bestie. But most of the time, I'm by myself. Traveling wise, I only travel with 3 people, typically, which is usually my bestie, my girlfriend Tanya, or my manager. So I thought I was going to have a lot of anxiety building up to this trip. And I was shocked as the days were coming close. I was like, why am I not having this anxiety about spending a week with these people that I have not met in real life? Like, I get anxiety about spending the time with people that I do know. So I didn't have that leading up to the trip. Then got here and I was like, I'm still not feeling it. And I'm not like sitting up and looking at the days on the calendar like, okay, how much longer do we have to go? I have really been enjoying myself with everyone. So
Which happens a lot. Like, I've been on group trips and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to get back home to my bed. Like, I miss my home, my bed. It was the first time I've been on a group trip and I'm like, no, I don't want it to end. Because usually, when you travel, it's fun at first and you're like, I want to get back in my bed. But this wasn't like that. And it was risky because you don't know what it's like when you're living under the same roof with people. Because, people wash their clothes different. They wash their dishes different. They leave things around differently. Some people are more neat than others. Some people get up early. Some people get up hella late. Some people stay up late. Some people go to bed early. Everybody's not ready at the same time. But we made this shit happen and shake for a week and a half. And we're already planning the next one. Thank you, POP, for the Cash App. Somebody listen to me. Pay attention. Send super chats or Cash Apps. Today's Friday. We entertain you. You like looking at us. We are cooking. We're being fit, feminine, not so friendly.
I'm
Friendly.
Enough for both of us.
Lily's friendly enough for both of us. I ain't got it.
Give you Stepford Wife.
I ain't got
Till you
it.
piss me off. Then I give you Laquita from Brooklyn. Just saying.
Not Laquita.
Laquita from Brooklyn.
So,
Okay, let me check this.
oh yeah, check the stab the potatoes. Oh yes, see if it's hot. See if it's hot. It should be. I bet you it is.
Please do that. Nope, it's freaking.
It's still cool. What about the oven?
You gotta do the oven.
You can just chuck them in the oven.
Yeah.
Okay, so the bottom, Lily usually broils them on the bottom of the stove, But again, this is an electric stove.
350? What do you think? 350 because I never used
I think 375. And then we'll Google just to make good and damn sure.
Right.
Yeah, so Lily's gonna have to use the actual oven because again, this oven is electric and it's tricky. It's a little tricky. It's not what I cook on. Thank you so much, POP. Somebody listen to me. Somebody loves us. That's T-Bone, right? T-Bone?
Yep.
T-Bone.
Yes, it's definitely a T-bone.
Oh no, Lily, 400 degrees, mama.
Oh.
10 to 15 minutes in 400 degrees.
All right, so it's preheating.
And we got some crazy ass gossip for y'all.
Okay. So we can start gossiping now.
We
Where's
can.
my phone so I can let them know the feed? No, say this my phone number. Yes. Could you hand me my phone? Both of them? No, say. Can you hand me my phones right there?
Let me put my little banner on the bottom.
Not too many people have that 666 on the front of the number, so you should be able to know.
Right.
Which phone you need, Lily?
This one. Top.
All right, so it's scrolling on the bottom. Buy me a smoothie, Cash App on the block with Jen, or super chat me for tonight's festivities. We are cooking. If you're just getting in the room, please hit that like and subscribe. We appreciate you, and we are glad you're here. I know you guys are gonna be in and out. We'll be cooking. Last time we did the whole meal took 2 hours, but it wasn't just the meal. We were talking too. So we got some tea for you guys. I was floored, not because I don't expect rich people to steal, but it's just these names. But Lily, you got the
right. So as we were getting up, like to prepare to cook and everything and do this show, something came across my desk, you all. All right. So I always make a joke. I always talk about reparations because reparations has been a really big talk, right?
It is. And I want my reparations because the comedian Godfrey said we black. We just some niggas that can swim, right? Puerto Ricans. So I want my reparations.
But here's the tea though. Like I always claim that they already gave reparations in the form of PPP loans and stolen unemployment. Okay, because people was getting all kind of, we know, you and I know some people, like, you probably know somebody that done got a PPP loan and they ain't got no damn business having a PPP loan. You don't know anybody?
No.
Okay, so I was aware.
Maybe back home in New York.
That's because I was home in New York. I was seeing people pull up to the projects with Mercedes-Benz.
So it looked like a tax return week.
On steroids.
Okay, because tax return week, there's a bunch of flat screen TV boxes in the garbage all the time.
It was given that on steroids, okay? So
I think it died. What is that?
What's that? Oh, the music?
No.
It didn't die?
Oh, my.
So
It died? I don't know if I have the charger for it.
Commentary mode. Y'all have to add me on the other chat. It's on commentary mode. Did you put it on commentary mode?
Huh? Who said what?
POP?
I have to add me on the other chat. It's on commentary mode. Tell Jen to check her phone.
What's commentary mode?
What does that mean, POP? I have it on. You have to subscribe to comment. I don't know what commentary mode is. What do you mean commentary mode?
So, basically, it wasn't just Quita and them. It was like big name A-list celebrities who were also stealing PPP money. That they was also coming for their reparations, and it wasn't just the black ones either. Okay, it was a lot of them. As a matter of fact, as of right now, 97 big A-list names have been caught stealing PPP and not using it for what it's supposed to be used for. So just in case you don't know what the PPP is supposed to be used for, it was the Paycheck Protection Program. So it was supposed to be used for if you have a business that you use that to pay your employees that probably most likely are being affected from that particular, from COVID. Like they're not being able to work because they're considered a non-essential worker. Okay. So that's what it was supposed to be used for. But there were people out here gathering and collecting PPP checks and wasn't passing on the buck to their people. Okay, so there's 97 big name artists. Now,
97?
97 as of right now that they've caught up with, right? But you want to know how much these 97 big names collectively stole? $250 million. Billion with a B. Yes. Go in my room, no say. Okay. So let me give you a rundown on who stole what. And these are just a few names just to give you an idea of the coin that they have, right? And what they stole. All right. Post Malone.
Can you guys hold on? Because now I'm worried. Can you guys comment? Can somebody comment so I can see if the comments are working? Because I'm surprised
Actually,
nobody has said nothing.
Let me go from my phone. Let me see.
Can somebody comment?
Let me go from my phone.
Because I don't see why it could be.
Okay. Yes, it says live commentary mode. Only viewers selected by the channel's owner can send it.
Why? How is that happening?
Okay, so she's gonna fix that.
Let me fix that while Lily fills you in on the millionaires that got stolen PPP loans.
Yes. So here's the names. Okay.
This crackdown is crazy.
No,
though.
it's crazy. So Post Malone, $10 million. Post Malone, $10 million. Now, just for shits and giggles, I'm about to go check and see what he's worth.
Yeah, let's go see Post Malone.
Okay, so Post Malone net worth. Net worth. Okay. So his net worth is $45 million. This man is worth $45 million. 10 of that shit came from the PPP loan. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna want some of their coins back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, guys, I fixed it. So let's see those comments. I fixed it. Sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry you all.
Thank you, POP.
Okay, so the other person was the rapper Common. He stole $2.8 million.
Do you understand that we're talking about celebrities that stole millions and millions of dollars through PPP loans?
Yes. Oh, it gets even better. We got Lil Wayne.
Not Lil Wayne.
Lil
Not
Wayne.
the rich Lil Wayne.
Rich Lil Wayne done got $8.9 million off them folks. Okay, so just off of, I just want to be, curious and see what his net worth is. Lil Wayne net worth. Okay, it says to use drop okay, not now. Okay, so net worth for Lil Wayne is the year that he stole this, which was 2022, $160 million. Okay, is what he's worth, but he's still going around stealing $8.9 million. Okay, from government, taxpayers, and all you good people. Okay. Hey, Moxie says we are free. I was in change. I know. I'm sorry. Thank you guys. Yes, we're back. I'm so sorry. We're so sorry. We had on something else. It was only supposed to be on subscribers only because we didn't want nothing but y'all, the subscribers talking to us. We didn't want other folks. Okay. Usher. Can y'all guess how much Usher stole? Can y'all just take a guess how much Usher stole while I look up his net worth? Because he just was out here with his residency, if y'all don't know that. Okay? So let's see. Guess how much Usher stole while I look up his net worth. Okay?
How much did Usher steal?
You want to take a guess?
Usher, I'd give him Usher probably stole $5 million.
Okay, so he was worth $175 million that year that he stole it. Ooh. This year he's worth $190. I think it was because of the residency.
The residency and Kiki.
And Kiki, because I brought up the coins too.
It sure did.
Okay, so Usher stole how much did you say?
I said $5 million.
Close. $3.1 million.
Woo!
$3.1 million. Yes, Usher. Yes, Moxie. Yep, you would. Yeah, you went over. Yes, Usher, y'all. Yep. So, but he ain't the only one. I'm not done. I'm not done at all. Okay.
So the papitas, the papas, the little red potatoes are done. I'm gonna turn them off so they can sit.
Yes. What's even funnier
And I'm sure the corn on the cob is done, so I'm gonna let it sit in the heat.
And we can go ahead and plop that in the oven.
Okay, you want me to do it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the oven's at 400 degrees. We're gonna throw the T-bones in there for the family. And it says like 10-15 minutes, but I guess that depends on who likes rare, medium rare, whatever. I don't like well done myself.
Me either. So I'm about to put my timer on for 10 to check it in 10.
Okay, we'll check it in 10. The potatoes are done. The corn on the cob is done. And let me see if Haran has the charger for me.
This is funny. This next one I'm about to tell you is kind of funny, you all. All right. What I'm about to name right now, these people we haven't heard from in years. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm out. Maybe they came out with a new album or a new song or collaborated with somebody within the last 12 years. But I haven't heard of these people since like the late 90s, early 2000s. But Smashing Pumpkins. Smashing Pumpkins, you all. Not only did they steal millions, but they stole $8.6 million. Smashing Pumpkins. Who's giving Smashing Pumpkins $8.6 million for employees? What are they doing $8.6 million in business? But they got it. I mean, like, I swear, when I saw that name, I had to reread that like over and over. It was a long list. Yes, that was conservative for Usher because I thought because like you got the Smashing Pumpkins running around stealing. What was it?
Smashing Pumpkins.
Smashing Pumpkins, and they stole. Well, I'm trying to find it again. $8.6 million. $8.6 million. Like who? They not doing $8.6 million in revenue to be selling that much. Okay. Senator Chuck Schumer, which is Amy Schumer's somebody. Uncle or cousin, somebody. He stole, I don't know how much he stole, it's not clear how much he stole. But he said he was supposed to be using it for his staff and everything like that. Come to find out, them folks ain't see a dime. Okay? Not only did they not see a dime, but they wasn't working at the time. So, guess who else stole? I want you to take a guess. Guess how much Chris Brown stole? Chris Brown stole money too, y'all.
About $5 million.
Okay? I want you all to guess how much Chris Brown stole while I look up his revenue. Okay? Because I'm like, dude. Now, if the Smashing Pumpkins running around selling almost $9 million, Chris Brown net worth, I need you all to take a guess. Okay, you didn't hear No Saint ended up getting butt shots and now built like a Kardashian. That is hilarious. Yeah, he's telling. No Saint is telling from his BBL, so that's why he's not.
It's fucking hilarious.
Right. Okay, this is deep. I'm more surprised right now than his net worth. Because Lil Wayne is worth like 100 and, what did I say, you all? Like 60? Yeah, 160. Guess how much Chris Brown is worth?
Much.
55 million. I don't know why I thought more than that.
Makes sense.
It makes sense? Okay.
We gotta understand that Lil Wayne had a label.
That's true. Yeah, because he's never really done nothing like.
And he made money off of Drake.
And he's a writer and all that
right.
stuff. Okay, so we're gonna give him that. Yeah. All right, Chris Brown is worth 55 million. How much did he steal?
$5 million.
This is PPP loan, y'all. This is PPP loan. I know that's what I said too, Tristan. That's low to me for Chris Brown.
I mean, you would assume that he's been in the game for like what, over 20 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he'd have more than that, but
hit album after hit album after hit album. Oh, this is albums I'm talking about. I'm not talking about like, and because the real money is like merchandising, touring,
right,
stuff like that.
Right.
All right, so it says Chris Brown would never get what he's owed because of the Rihanna situation. We can argue that. Okay, so Ricardo, you think he stole 20 million? I need more numbers, y'all. How much do you think that Chris Brown that is worth 55 million stole? This speaking of musicians stealing, did you hear Little Tay Baker Depp reportedly to? So okay, the last stream that we did, remember? Is that why you're bringing it up YouTube press? Because the last stream we wasn't sure if the little girl was dead or not. Apparently the girl ain't dead.
Oh yeah, no.
But we suspected that too. We knew that was a possibility. Because, like I said, that family, something ain't right about them. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. You think he stole $7 million? You think he stole $5 million? He stole. The number is he stole $10 million. He stole $10 million. Steve Aoki. Steve Aoki. Okay, Jen knew who he was. Let's see who he is. Because she was shocked at how much he stole. Who is Steve Aoki?
Quick question though. Did anybody ever think about the fact that, the arguments about reparations and so on? You do know that rich black people are going to get their cut too, right?
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
It's going to be a big crop.
Uh-oh.
It's always doing too much.
Okay, so that crackhead stole $10 million.
There's a rib left from when I cooked.
Oh, okay, that's Benihana's son.
What's
yes,
up?
and I'm just
There's a rib left from when I cooked.
Yeah.
I thought Haran was gonna vacuum these.
right.
I ate 2 of them already. There was 3.
Okay, so he's actually the world's richest DJ.
Cool.
Steve Aoki?
Yeah.
It's not what's his name? What's the white boy?
Diplo?
No, not Diplo.
Benjamin?
No, the one that does the music with Rihanna. Who is it, chat? He did Chris Brown.
Oh, hold
David
on.
Guetta. David
Okay.
Guetta.
Hold on.
I believe it's Guetta.
Okay. Here we go. Here's the list. All right. He is. Oh no! It's actually who I thought it would be. It's actually Calvin Harris.
Okay, I
He's
it was
number
one of the
4.
white boys.
He's number 4. I don't know whose one is that.
That looks like a
Oh,
charger.
that's the iPhone one. Yeah.
But it can fit in your head or something.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. They don't fit in there.
No, it's a USB cord.
Where?
I will be using that though if nobody's claiming it.
Just open it up.
Oh, okay. Let me get back to what he stole, you all. Oh, is that the
So
thing
Calvin-
smelling like that?
Probably Calvin Harris is the richest one. It was that other guy again.
Oh,
I didn't know
let me tell you
that.
what he's worth. Let me tell you what he's worth before I tell you what he stole.
Did we time these?
Yes,
We put it for 15.
I put it for 10 to check it in 10.
Did the alarm go off?
No.
Okay.
We still got 3 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so he is worth. Hold on.
You talking about Aoki?
Yes, he's worth 40 million. They say between 30 and 40 million a DJ. Okay,
Who would have ever thunk 40 million for DJing?
he stole 10 million.
Oh.
He stole 10 million.
So the rich get richer.
Now,
Okay?
mind you, he's Benihana's son.
He is not.
Yeah.
He is not.
So not only was he was born rich, wealthy, he created his own wealth, and he's stealing.
See, but okay, let's make a note. Pon ojo, okay? Because they make it sound like thieves and criminals and thugs and all of that is people that look like us. No, motherfucker, be the rich people too. It's just that they get a lot less heat when they do this, and that's why we blasting them tonight.
Actually, it's more white people on this list.
Exactly.
Yeah. So just like it's more white people on welfare, but
Exactly.
okay.
There's more of you on welfare. No, saying
Your people. He said that's a fact. He agrees. So like I said, in total, these people stole $250 million with a B dollars from the government. Okay. That's insane.
And these are the same people who would turn up their nose at people like us when we fucking commit crimes. So they can suck it. You see how it is? Everybody was on the down low stealing. Okay, those millionaires were stealing just like poor people were stealing. And I'm glad this list came out and they're getting put on blast.
Oh, you know who else? There's a senator on here.
Oh, that's not a surprise because politicians.
You know that's what they get into it for.
Politicians, honey. So who's on that list?
You got Senator Chuck Schumer, which is Amy Schumer's somebody.
Okay.
He's on there. Steve Aoki, Smashing Pumpkins. I still can't believe that they made it to this list. Like they made it on anybody's list in 2023 is amazing to me. Okay, they stole $8.6 million. I'm pretty sure they haven't seen $8.6 million collectively in this last decade.
Shit.
And none of these people paid any employees with this money. Okay, Chris Brown, rapper Common,
Chris got $10 million from a PPP loan.
Yes.
$10 million.
Mm-hmm. But what tripped me out is this: Lil Wayne is worth 160 million.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these people was worth a lot of money. Post Malone was worth. What did we say? How much he was worth? Post Malone. Let's check because I.
You know what though? Devil's advocate, because that's what I do. Devil's advocate. People, whatever, working class, middle class, they basically stole enough money to stay afloat in their tax bracket.
Yeah.
These millionaires have $1 million homes, $1 million cars, families that they taking care of. They're usually the only famous one in the family. So you got to take care of grandma, auntie, the kids, all your baby mamas, what have you. So when we hear $10 million, Chris Brown, for instance, sounds like a lot of money to the average person, but I'm sure his bills are way, way up there. And that's why they stole in the millions and millions and millions of dollars. We hear it and we're like, motherfucker stole $6 million. But his bills, like when you think about their annual income and their annual bills, and plus they weren't able to perform, and you know they get a lot of money from ticket sales,
Right.
and COVID shut everybody down. It's still fucked up because we people of color that aren't wealthy, we get a lot of heat for committing crimes, right? And these people kind of like goes under the radar, right? When they do this shit. So I'm glad they're getting blasted. Now, Lily, did they say it was did they mention anything about restitution or jail time or anything like that? Or is it just no? Is it just hitting the press?
This is just hitting the press. That's what's funny about it. Because the regular people who've been stealing have been getting going. There's one girl who just got sentenced to 6 years or 7 years in the feds.
Yeah, and that guy from that group, is it Pretty Ricky?
Yep.
Blue, his name is Blue something.
Yeah, Baby Blue.
He did time for that too.
Yeah.
Tristan!
So right now, you all, now we're at the tail end of the steak. This is when I like to add the onions and put the onions on top of the steak so that they still have their crisp and their flavor, but that they're not raw. Okay? And they add the little flavor to the steak, but it's
How
not
them
like...
steaks looking?
Oh my God, they look and smell great.
It smells good. It smells
Yes,
really
they look
good.
beautiful, okay? They look very tender. Actually, not just look tender, but I poked and it's looking great.
Let me see some super chats, y'all. Thank you, POP, for the cash app. The ruler's back said Breezy got 10 million, but they sent me $1,200 check.
Right.
Apparently you could have got more. However, be happy with that because all these people are gonna have to pay it back.
Yep.
They're gonna have to pay it back.
And I had so many people during that time telling me, "Oh, I can get you this, I can get you that." No, you gonna try to give me jail time.
Right.
You know me, I'm Ham. I do not eat meat as a ham. Oh. So I got this onions on here.
I didn't know that Steve Aoki was a rich bitch.
Oh, guess how much Chris Brown is worth? Okay, so Post Malone is worth $45 million.
Chris been singing for a while, so I would say
Post Malone is worth 45. Lil Wayne is 160. Chris is what? Because I just told them.
I would say 150 to 200 million.
That's what I thought too.
No.
45 million, girl.
Okay.
You have to take the video down. Yeah, I think he got the spinning thing.
Oh.
So the video's down.
What spinning thing?
You know when he's
When it's loading?
yeah, like when it's loading, so he's off, and I think he yanked the video down. So
Oh. I hope you can record that part.
I can't. It's gone now.
Oh, maybe it'll be back.
Okay, so I'm gonna about to put it back into the oven for the last 5 minutes, and then from there it should be done.
And that's true,
Melted.
Tristan. Tristan said the EDM DJ make big bank. EDM is huge. It is global. European. It is global, and that's why people are shocked to hear. But Rihanna outsold Beyonce,
Yes.
and that is because EDM music reaches far, far, far further
Then R&B.
than R&B and pop. Okay, and that's how Rihanna blew past because she was working with
Calvin
Guetta
Harris. She was
and
working
Calvin
with
Harris.
Yeah.
and David Guetta too.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And that's big. That's big music money because them EDM clubs be like.
That reminds me of my rave days.
I used to
With my
dance
glow
go-go.
sticks. I used to have my glow sticks.
Yeah, I used to dance go-go in the club. in a little glass box. It was fun.
Okay.
E-Black TV in the building says the government ain't loyal. Hell no, it ain't.
Neither are these celebs. Okay.
And what's to say the freaking government was setting people up, knowing that they could send people to
That's
prison?
where I was going to go with this. Okay, so the onions are on top of the steak. They're going to keep their flavor and their crispness, but not that rawness.
And I'll be scraping my onions off because I don't like onions or peppers or stuff like that. I'm a very picky eater. So if we go to a restaurant, you're going to hear me order a dish and like remove 5 ingredients. I like hospital food. That's how plain I like to eat. Yeah.
Right.
People hate hospital food. I like hospital food because everything is plain and watery. That's just
Only
my
when
palate.
I'm sick, I don't like seasoning and stuff when I don't feel well.
Yeah, that's true. You think so, Tristan? Tristan said he knows for a fact Jay-Z took something. You think Jay-Z?
I wouldn't be surprised now because these folks. But you know, I've always said this about Jay and Bay.
Mm-hmm.
They give me the type, they don't leave a dime on the table.
Yeah, I can
They
see
give
that.
me the type that they make $1 billion and they need $10 more.
Yeah.
They just do. They give me that. All right. Go ahead and set this for 5 minutes so that we can go ahead and put that on there, and then that'll be it.
Tristan said that crackhead stole $10 million and I can't even get $30,000 for school.
Right.
That's okay, Tristan, because you're gonna be making a lot of money when you finish all your school.
And you'll be able to take care of us with ease.
Yeah. Thank you, Puppet. He says, I've been watching your lives and I'm glad to see all of you having a great time. Watts, California. What's up, Watts? Tyrese is from Watts.
Yeah, speaking of Tyrese,
Speaking of Tyrese,
he mad at us.
and he's also trying to sue Home Depot for $1 million.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, Tyrese is trying to sue Home Depot for $1 million for racial discrimination.
What'd they do?
I forgot you gotta look it up. They did something about not paying him attention or something. But yes, Cry Reese is in the news again. But did he also steal money?
Oh, did he?
Did
I
he
think
or
he
no?
is on it. Yes, he did. I don't know how much Tyrese stole, you all. Tyrese did steal. He stole. But I'm not confused because he trying to sue people. He ain't working. Hollywood is on strike.
Divorce,
I was just about to say he got a divorce, got paid.
child support.
His black queen, who not even black, she had to come out and tell us that she wasn't black.
Right.
He was trolling us, talking about how and praising his black queen, and she had to Tyrese, babe, I'm not black. Right?
You good. You want to sit back here? No, wait. I'll just push this one back. And you. Whoa.
Whoa.
You seen that? You seen that, right?
Like, let me
You
attack
seen
him
that,
out
right?
there.
You see that?
So yeah,
Walk that
Tyrese
way.
is
No.
Yeah.
okay, so he's still up to Home Depot.
You
for
know
$1
they're gonna want to
million.
see me closer than you.
For $1 million, okay? Racial
So he's
profiling.
suing. He's suing. Look at No Saint. You made the first meal.
I did.
No Saint made the first meal. Some red beans and rice straight out of New Orleans,
Everybody
baby.
was scared.
Yeah. I
Oh,
don't just
yes,
eat
yes.
anybody's food.
Yeah, but it was really good. Okay. So it says that Tyrese is suing Home Depot for $1 million over racial profiling.
Yes.
It says that the ordeal was humiliating and demeaning. So
What was the ordeal?
Let's see what the ordeal was. Okay. So it says Tyrese and his associates, Erica Mora, which is, I guess his lawyer, is suing Home Depot for $1 million over the claim that racial profiling incident took place in the Los Angeles store. The alleged incident took place on February 11th, and it said that he was, the trio were subjected to outrageous discriminatory mistreatment and consumer racial profiling. It says that he spent no less than $1 million at various Home Depot stores over the years, so he won all his money back that he spent.
But he could use the PPP loan money he stole. No,
If I was a judge, I would tell him that.
that's what I would say. But
To
continue.
wipe your tears.
Yeah.
Okay. It says the incident involved Gibson and 2 of his associates that were being held up at Home Depot checkout due to, purported glitch in the system. Okay, that happens to all of us.
Yeah, it does. Like sometimes we're held up at the cash register because shit happens.
But it prevented them from checking out for 20 minutes, you all. Does that change anything for you?
So it was because he's black. They made him wait.
Exactly. So it says the Fast and Furious star decided to leave the store, wait in his car while his two friends waited to complete the transaction.
And then
It was humiliating.
for 20 minutes.
Yes.
And he wants $1 million.
He wants $1 million because that's how much he spent in Home Depot over the years. He wants all his money back that
He wants his money back.
So he basically wants a refund.
So this is what gets
A
me.
retro refund.
This is what gets me. And people are not going to like this, honey, right? But you notice these guys, first of all, he's a colorist. Okay? Like many of these cats in the business. Now, they'll sing you a good black queen, black woman tune. Okay? They'll sing all about the chocolate thighs or whatever. And what do I always say? Follow them motherfuckers home. At home, they got one of me. Okay? But they talk all that black queen shit, black. You follow them home. Every woman that man's had has been a me. Okay? However, they want to use their blackness conveniently. So it's funny when people be like, oh, people want to be black conveniently. Black people want to be black conveniently. Okay? Because when he was getting discriminated against at Home Depot, all of a sudden he's blackity black.
Right. So basically, the other part of it is the glitch in the system caused his card not to go through as well. So his feelings was hurt.
What a sordid tale. How horrible. What a horrible
That's
experience.
never happened to you or you ever,
Never.
right? This is horrible.
It didn't just happen to me at Jimmy John's either, right?
This is
never
horrible,
happened
you
to us.
all. Okay. This is so funny. Exoticals.
Like somebody called Exoticals United. This is her lane.
Right.
Who is that? I don't know who that is.
I don't know who it is either, but it's her lane.
They're always introducing people that we like. I don't know her. I don't know him.
Ooh, this smells good at you all.
Mr. Justin said $1 million for hurt
Hurt
feelings,
feelings,
kind of,
right?
sorta. Shit.
I can't.
Let me see a super chat, y'all, and I'm hoping you're hitting like and
Looks good.
subscribe.
Smells delicious.
E Black TV said, "What about mushrooms?" Ew, E Black, I don't like mushrooms.
I love mushrooms, but I didn't put them on this time.
Mushrooms are good.
Yes. But I did
They're
not do
mold, okay? They're cute mold.
this. It's fungi.
Fungi, mold.
Let's see.
This government ain't loyal. Guys, can you hear that music? Can you hear? Let me know. Testing. Can you hear the music?
Good, you all. I think we're done.
You think they're done?
I think we're done. You want to look at yours?
Yeah, let me look at mine. No, say talk to the people. What
Okay.
did you do today?
Oh my goodness.
Tell them you just called Star from the Star Report.
I just called Star. Unfortunately, I think that video got taken down because he lost connection and he might have taken it down. But that was my first time calling in a Star. A little nervous. But he handled it well. He walked me along. You know, when I go on that, if I go on that show in the future, I'd like to be a little bit more flowing. But going on a new platform like that, it kind of feels. I know how his show is, and I'm not sure how well I'm made up for him to keep me on there. But I'll keep trying. It was cool. I've been watching him for. Well, that's how I found Jen. Actually, is I found Jen through Star, and I found Star. As we all know the story, he super chatted on Sonetter, and I was like, "Who's this guy super chatting $100?" I'm like, that's what led me to his channel. Plus, he had the little fedora icon, and so yeah. So this is the last night. I figured out how to go live on my channel. We're gonna be doing some stuff with that soon, like. After the after show, we're gonna start doing the after show on certain nights, so that'll be fun if everybody wants to keep talking. Yeah, thanks, Pop. I appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you.
Yeah, guys. So please, No Saint needed 50 subscribers. Okay, he got to go live. He got the 50 subscribers. Now he can go live. However, FYI, you must know that On the Block with Jen after shows are gonna be on No Saint's channel. Okay, so if you want to talk some more after we're done, because newsflash, guys, we're cutting down our show to 1 hour because we have a lot of other work coming up, and it's just it's some good stuff. So we can't give you guys 2 hours, unfortunately. So that our show will be cut down to 1 hour. The block will be cut down to 1 hour. However, the after show will continue on No Saints page. So if you go to my community tab, and you could do it now and come back, it's gonna take 2 seconds. If you go to my community tab right now, there's a picture of No Saint with the link to click on, and please subscribe to his channel so we make sure he stays over 50 subs. All right. So we can continue going live. And Lily, some nights we could do the after show on your channel if you like, and then Haran and whatever. Because we need to spread the love. We gotta spread the love, you guys.
So
I see you, Daryl Allen. Yeah. I don't know how I sounded on there. Like I said, I was nervous because I watched Star a long time, and I don't want to get the fuck out of there. You know what I mean? We gotta get the fuck out of here.
I think he likes you, No Saint.
Daryl Allen said, "Yeah, I was online. You called Star and said you wore a thong and you run your marriage. You can do what you want to do."
Okay, don't let that get out. Don't let that get out. Yeah, he was wondering how I was running around a thong.
Oh my God, you had to hear what you had to hear what Star was saying. So he was like, "So why was you running around in a thong?" He went like this.
Yes.
The comments were hilarious though, and
What were they saying?
oh, they were saying I got pegged. They were saying all kinds.
Oh
of
my
stuff. It was
God.
funny.
Of course.
They're the best and the worst at the same time.
What's up, Star?
Someone said I was hung like a mouse.
Ah!
That is hilarious. You don't sound like no damn mouse. Okay, so these last few minutes, are we going to talk about the guy who got stood up and he wants to thank all of us for being so loving and kind and
Yes, he said Troll Babies Unite. What's up, Troll Babies?
I love the troll babies. I think they're hilarious.
Todd Jones says Star sent me. Welcome, Todd. What's up? E Black says Star can go in once he smells blood. Yo, he was like, so why were you in a let's go, and then Star goes back to the thong. He was like, no, let's talk about why were you
can we go back to that? I need to make sense of this.
Well, I was saying that we had somebody in a thong that wasn't Jen and wasn't Lily. And then I said, let me just let the cat. I think everything was another woman. I said, let me let the cat out the bag. I was in a thong. He's like, whoa.
In the kitchen.
He's like, whoa. And he did like that.
Thank you, Daryl Allen. I appreciate you. He said I'm fine, y'all.
All right, Daryl.
Thank you. Todd said, I'm sorry, the ruler's back said, Jen, you're Puerto Rican. How do you not eat peppers and onions? I'm a weird Puerto Rican.
Gee.
I don't drink coffee. I don't like pineapple. I don't eat peppers or onions or garlic. I don't like hot sauce.
Food.
I don't like Mexican food. I don't like a lot of the shit that Latins eat. I just don't. My palate is very, very boring. That's the only boring thing about me. My palate is very boring.
And sometimes.
In certain situations.
Oh, I think this is perfect.
You think so?
Yep.
How long we been on with the people? We only been on with the people an hour.
Oh.
my God.
I don't want to leave so soon. Plus, I didn't get a super chat.
He's asking, like, it's in, she said it's in her community page.
Where is it, huh?
YouTube Press.
YouTube Press. Go to my community tab. His picture is right under me and Lily cooking. Click that link.
I'm going to put it on 200
Yes.
so that it stays warm.
Yeah, okay. Somebody put it in there. Thanks, Shot. Appreciate you.
Oh, this looks so good, you all.
Am I going to get a super chat? Or do I have to sign off so y'all can miss me and appreciate me? See, that's the problem with y'all. That's the problem with people. You don't miss people till they gone. I need me a super chat.
Come get a whiff of this.
Oh, Todd Jones, listen. I make a mean arroz con gandules. That's my shit. Okay? Arroz con gandules, that's my shit. That's actually my favorite rice to make. Arroz con gandules or arroz con pollo or arroz con salchicha. We were limited, because this oven and this Airbnb. But when we get back together, because we are going to do this again.
Yes, we are.
This is an official family. We all adopted each other, okay?
Yep.
So we're going to do this again, and hopefully we'll get an oven with some flames, and we'll really get down because we save so much money cooking. This is amazing.
Cooking for somebody is an extension of love.
It is.
So
it really,
I
is.
only cook for people I love. Let me tell you, like dating wise, if we just fucking around, I'm not cooking for you. Now I buy you a meal. You get a little piece of value meal or something from McDonald's or Wendy's. Little piece,
the Happy Meal.
The value meal. Don't be going off to the right side of the menu. Mm-hmm. Stay on the left side.
What's up, nephew? My nephew Ray Pearson is dropping off some Puerto Rican flags in case you forgot.
Nephew?
He raps too. You should cam up, Ray, and give us a mean 16.
Are you cooking too right now, Monty?
You haven't dropped the link in a long time.
No one comes up when we're doing this.
They might.
Yeah, because last time Modern Renaissance Band came on when we were all
That
live.
was
That
fun.
was awesome.
Yeah, but we wasn't cooking and ready
No,
to
we
eat.
weren't cooking.
But we're sitting down right now.
Yo, no saying be wanting all
We want all the
interaction.
smoke.
We be wanting all interaction possible. Coño, este hombre. All right, I dropped the link. Whoever wants to come up and come up for a few minutes because we have to eat dinner soon. I'm actually not hungry because I had a Jimmy John's and a vanilla chai tea.
We don't have seafood. We don't have seafood.
I dropped the link for whoever wants to come up and hang out with us and ask us questions about the cooking or Las Vegas. You want to talk about Vegas? Moxie says she is busy cooking right now herself. Edward, we're having T-bone steak, corn on the cob, and mini red potatoes on the side.
I definitely enjoy Moxie's comments when I see them. Sometimes when we're live, I can't read comments because when I'm on the screen,
Uh-huh.
I don't.
But you can't see the comments on your
No,
screen?
no. I have to go off the screen, and I can read them when but I can't see you guys when I'm reading.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You could probably watch it on your phone.
I could do that.
Put it on mute. Yes, we are, Ricardo. We are all living and eating well. I want to know if I don't like my potatoes seasoned, but I don't know if you guys want your potatoes with butter seasoned.
Oh yeah.
All right, that's you.
Oh yeah.
I like my potatoes plain.
She is kind of strange when it comes to food. She doesn't like, but it doesn't matter. She likes my red beans and rice. That's all that matters.
I love the red beans.
That's all that matters. And I didn't put cayenne pepper because that's too, only if you like spice, like some spicy food. That's when you put the cayenne pepper in.
You could have put mine on the side.
No.
Put cayenne pepper
It's
for
just
everybody.
I'm going to tell them another ingredient, another trick that I did for the steak because of how tender it is.
Mhm.
Because you saw how tender that steak was when
Yeah,
I cut
very
it.
tender.
The other trick that I use is I like to use
Thank you.
salt-free, seasoning-free meat tenderizer.
Mm-hmm.
I put that on first. That's what as I'm beating the hell out of the meat.
Mm-hmm.
As I beat my meat, I
No,
put
the steak. You beat the steak.
it's my steak, my meat.
The meat. Okay. Mhm.
Yeah. As I do that, then I put the meat tenderizer on, and I do salt-free and seasoning-free because I don't want to blend that in with the rest of the seasoning. I don't
Okay.
want it to be affected, but that gets in with the marinade, so it's going to be like super tender. Because my great grandmother was eating this steak at 100,
Nice.
no teeth.
I asked if you guys want sex tips, and then I didn't answer.
By 3. What are you talking about? 2. I'm here.
Okay, divide this amount by 2.
I'm gonna get you.
By 4.
What can I get with that?
Thank you for the super chat, Tristan. He really said divide this by 2.
Daryl's right on. Listen, that show didn't start until.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, Daryl Allen, watch me on Access Vegas. Thank you. Salute to you, sir. I appreciate that support. Daryl Allen says, I love how you held your own ground on Access Vegas last night. Jen, don't let them talk to you any kind of way. You are who you are for sure. Your voice counts too. Thank you. Salute to you, sir. Because that was my attitude the whole time. I was like, listen, you can handle these girls and tell these girls and whatever. Not with me. Yo no me dejo, pendejo. Not with me. Okay?
That was funny.
And quiet as kept, Daryl, quiet as kept. One of them girls DM'd me and thanked me for what I did. I'm not going to put her name out there, but she DM'd me today and thanked me for what I did because she said that she wasn't able to, and she was one of the girls that were giggling. And I told y'all that before, that women, they giggle when they're uncomfortable and they go along and get along. I don't.
The nervous giggle.
The nervous giggle. But she DM'd me today and thanked me. But yeah, it's like, and I'm not a feminist. Like they thought because I was speaking up for myself, that automatically meant, no, I just like bullying bullies. And that dude is a bully and he's used to talking to women a certain way. And I was like, okay, let's play, motherfuckers. This is my arena. Gloves off, bitch.
Right.
I was waiting for him to come to me. I was like, I see what you're doing. But he was telling the other girls, like, shush, don't talk. I didn't ask
He
you.
was
I
giving
said, okay.
mad sister girl energy.
Yeah, that's what I told them.
Mm.
When I get, and you guys have seen me on the blog before, when a man gives me feminine energy,
I change their pronouns quick.
I pull my balls out because I'm like, all right.
First thing I do is change their pronouns because I'm like, oh, I see what we're doing here. I'm going to address you properly. I know a lady when I see one.
Yeah.
Must be a special lady. In a very exciting girl.
Thank you, POP. POP said, Jen, you know I don't like YouTube snatching your money, so I skipped the middle. Yeah, because YouTube takes 30% of every super chat. So if you guys want to cash at me, it's scrolling on the bottom. Yeah, it's a lot of fucking money. My nephew, I love you. He said, I'm 34 and I'll never cross my aunt.
Right.
I can only imagine what she did.
Imagine. If you can imagine, that's what she did. She left dude for dead.
He knows me forever since he was the baby. I used to change his diapers.
Oh.
I used to change his nappies. Yeah. Yeah, it was fun though, but I just, I like pushing the envelope and like giving those type of dudes pushback. Rolo was great. Rolo Tomasi was great. Michael Sartain was great.
Yeah.
There was a British guy there. I'm so sorry I forgot his name. His name is Troy something.
I've seen some of his videos too.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's his content usually?
Is
it relationship shit?
I don't even remember. I don't know how I came across him.
Well, he was very cool last night, and the only one that was acting up was that Adam. Yeah, that Adam dude. I don't know his last name.
I forgot his name.
Just corny dude, lame dude. You can always tell new money, like dudes that have new fame and new money always act a certain type of way. You can tell they're not used to it, so they throw it around. So he was telling me, he was like, I'm a millionaire. I got 4 million subscribers. That bitch shit. And I'm like, you can't get over on that with me, buddy.
I'm trying to find his name.
E Black, I ain't fucking with you. E Black is disrespectful.
Oh, so I guess that's not the show he's on. He's on another. Because I always see him on Valuetainment.
Maybe he just like pulls up every now and then.
Yeah. And he probably has something else going on.
Yeah.
Child.
E Black TV said, is Rolo's hair fake? I don't know. He's always under a beanie. I mean, it's obviously dyed. Like, that's one thing. Over there in that camp, all them beards are dyed. I want to invest in some.
That's it. Adam
Sosnick.
Uh-huh.
That's his name.
From where?
From Valuetainment.
Oh.
She said Adam Sosnick, the Ashkenazi Jewish guy from Valuetainment. Okay, that's his name. Well, that guy, he had to get dragged, and he needed a block dragging. So I gave him what he was asking for. And I always ask first. I'm like, before I start.
That is funny, though.
I just want to make sure that you want what you ask for.
They are going, and E Black said he got that Brazilian yaki, and Moxie said he got a weave. We all know this. So it's a lace front. Okay, well, he ain't the only one running around with a lace front these days.
Okay. Yeah, I would say, listen, after hanging out with them dudes, I'm like, I'm going to invest in some, what's that, men dye?
That men dye, yeah, or like that
what's
Beijing.
The name of it?
Beijing, just for me?
No, that's for
just
little
for
girl
men.
relaxer.
Oh, just for men.
Is it just for men?
Chat,
what is it?
I just said just for me. That is a problem.
Chat, what's the name of the beard dye for men? And I know y'all know. So I was like, I'm going to, yes.
No, you're talking about.
You talking about hair replacement.
Yeah.
So I was like, after hanging out with them dudes, I'm like, I'm gonna start investing in beard dye and hair dye because I'm like, they all about that beard dye.
Can I go ahead and tell y'all that shit never looks good?
Please do.
Beard dye and skin bleaching never looks good. It never looks like a natural color.
For men. Ricardo said just for men.
Okay. So, yeah, just for men. Because I was thinking just for me. But that's the no live relaxer for the little kids.
Mm-hmm.
You might got a little bit of that in there, too. So, you never know.
Moxie said.
It is giving Chuck Norris realness.
I saw some of the show last night, and we were chatting on a Discord about it. I need to see you body Adam, though. You'll see it.
Oh, y'all were chatting about it last night? It was epic. Let me give y'all the real tea, the behind the scenes tea.
Uh-oh.
So I was bored. No thing but sleep. Haram was on his phone.
Because they were with me. They were in the green room watching.
And I texted Jen. I was like, it ain't nothing popping. We ready to go. We can go eat. We hungry. We ready to go.
Because that show is 3 hours, and I was worried about them waiting for me. So I kept texting, are you good? What's going on? They talking about no saint was asleep in the green room.
I was sleeping until she started going in.
Once she started going in, right after that, because we was starting to get up to get ready to go.
We sure was.
And the next thing you know, it started popping. We said all our stuff down. I said, she's having fun now. We'll be here for a minute. And I'm here for it. I don't mind staying as long as it's entertaining. Make this shit entertaining.
Yeah, because Access Vegas is fucking long and it's redundant, right?
Mm-hmm.
So at the 2-hour mark, I even text Glenn at the 2-hour mark, and I was like, "Yo, I gotta go." And then Glenn texted me back, and he was like, "When?" But then the ship popped off, and I put my phone down. I was like, "Not now."
Right. Oh, speaking of which, did you all see our first live studio show
It
here?
was so beautiful.
It was so good, you all. Don't we look good in the
Yeah.
studio all together? We look really good together.
It was beautiful. Let me see. I want to pull up the picture because it was so beautiful. If you guys missed this when we were in studio, it was really, really beautiful. I hope you guys caught it for real.
Yeah, that dumb girl that started talking, I was over her too.
Which one? Who they talking about?
Well, Big Bird.
Oh, the one with the yellow dress?
Big Bird was getting on my nerves. My favorite
Big
was
Bird.
the black stripper, the young black stripper. She was too cute.
This was us in studio, guys. Don't we look adorable? That was us in studio. It was so good. That's also on my page on the channel, okay?
Yep. And anyone who just came in just now, or since we talked about this the skits, you have to catch our riverboat hat tossing skit with
Yeah.
all four of us. We killed it.
No, Tristan, no, I'm not. He said I'm tiny. Because that's what I was trying to tell Haran. And Haran was like, "You're not that small." So he saw me in person. So take his word. I'm not that tiny. I've seen tinier. I'm not that tiny. Am I tiny?
No,
Yeah,
not
I
really.
think so.
You
Not
think
really.
I'm tiny? I'm not tiny.
Not super tiny.
Is she smaller than you thought she was, or
No.
not? What about me?
No, because I knew how tall both of you were.
Oh, okay.
So I knew you
That gave
were
it
both
away.
shorter than me.
Haran said he thought I was smaller because I'm always saying I'm tiny.
Because he's probably not used to seeing a woman that's 5'3", 5'4". And I am. I see him. My
We had
mom's
2 or
that
3
size,
cameras,
Erica's
Pop.
that size.
Right.
Was it 2 or 3 cameras at the studio?
It was a couple cameras.
Yes, it was quite a bit of them because
I
I,
think it
seen
was
him
like
doing
3.
I was going to bet on 3.
Yeah, I think it was like 3 cameras. The lighting could have been better, but it was still beautiful.
I wonder what Moxie's channel is. She said she started a channel.
You started a channel, babe? Throw the link in the chat.
Is it on? Like, is it the one that you're typing from now?
Yeah, is it where you're typing from now? E Black said, "I don't think I will ever dye my hair. I just can't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Please don't do it. It never looks good, you all. That and skin bleaching never looks good.
And if you must, because you're in some sort of industry or you want to look younger.
Yeah, I forgot they got it.
Never dye it black. Do not choose jet black. I don't know why y'all choose jet black. It makes you look like a Lego man, like a toy.
There's that one.
Do dark brown.
They said it's supposed to take it out gradually.
The gray?
Yeah, like I've never used it, but
Like it lifts it.
like because like you said, I've seen so many people that one day they walk in and their hair's gray and the next day it's black. And you're like,
Terrible.
but there's supposed to be one that
Giving Chuck
gradually
Norris.
takes it out. But
Is it Chuck Norris? No, which one is? Oh, Burt Reynolds. Giving Burt Reynolds. I can't.
No, it's
I can't.
it's gross. I don't even know if I did ask, do they want sex tips? I didn't see what they answered anyway.
Okay, best sex tips. I'm gonna give a sex tip.
Are you gonna do a sex tip?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna give a sex tip.
Then you have to give a sex tip too.
what? I don't have any tips for you guys.
You gotta have a tip.
You've been married for 20 years. How you hold it down for 20 years?
You
got
have more
something to
sex
give?
tips than we do.
Right. Don't do that. Don't hold back. All right. So
Sex tip numero uno.
this is the first one, gentlemen. This is for you.
Listen up, guys.
Gotcha, Moxie.
Ladies' vagina,
Oh,
her coochie,
oh,
her clitoris.
oh.
It's right here.
Her.
It's right here. It's right here. It's right here. This is where you got to do it at. You get a
she's
girl
cute.
right here,
You're
right
cute,
here.
Moxie.
She's gonna.
So you're saying that women want to be fucked mentally,
First.
and that's more effective.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you got that tip, guys? Pause. Ricardo Emmanuel said, do you have tips for young folks? How old are you, Ricardo? Depends how old you
I
are.
love giving tips to young folks.
Yeah, I got a lot of tips for young people.
I do.
Lots of tips.
Stay away from relationships.
Black
just
TV said
enjoy
that
it.
is cap, Lily. He said the sexual organ is not the brain. Haran always be creeping from the room. He's
Who would
right
know he
there.
was next door?
He's
Who's that?
always creeping. Oh,
Okay,
wow.
20.
Okay, Dynamite Bomb says he's 28. Okay, so you're a baby. Are you
somebody just
Are you Dynamite Bomb? Are you a guy or a girl? Are you a guy? Dynamite.
May I serve you, mistress? Yes, get on the floor and eat out of my shoe. Motherfucker.
That would turn.
As a matter of fact, super chat me now, bitch.
She knows how to play the game.
Right motherfucker now, we're gonna block your motherfucking ass, Maddie.
We accept pay pigs too. I heard pay pigs be scrolling around looking for women to pay.
Right. No, don't thank me until you super chat us or cash app us, Maddie. There's no need to thank me yet. Fuck you thanking me for?
Okay, Tristan is pushing back. Tristan said, Black women are a lot more auditory, bro. Lily is correct.
Thank you.
I gotta say it's a lost art, and I don't even know if it was ever a banging art because it's happened to me very, very rarely where a man could talk me out my panties. It's very rare. Some men have the gift of gab, but most guys don't. They don't know what to say. They're awkward, or they're too quiet during sex because they have this machismo thing, and it's like, I can't make noises, I can't groan, I can't moan. But you absolutely should, because we like hearing it. Now, with that said, let it be natural and don't get crazy, because a man over grunting and groaning is just as disgusting as a woman doing porn screams. It's a turn off. It throws you the fuck off. Okay. I'm sure you guys have been with women and they're like, oh my God. Oh my God. And I'm sure it'll shrivel your dick up because it's a turn off. But she's thinking the louder I am, you know what I mean, the more attractive. No, it'll throw the person off their rhythm. And one time, I'm telling you guys, I ghosted a guy that I was talking to online, haven't met him in person. And I ghosted him because we had phone sex one hot, steamy night. You know how it is when you're on the phone past midnight.
Oh, yeah. Phone sex is great.
Okay. And then we were having phone sex.
Did you and your wife have phone sex?
You have phone sex?
What? Wait, what?
Have you had phone sex since you've been here?
No.
Okay. So I was having phone sex with Mr. Man. And, you know, women do things to test a guy before we actually see them in person, if you didn't know. Like we have different little tests. Like we'll check like your dick size by just making out with you. And then like try to fill you up to see what you're working with. Because we can get out of it. So this guy I was having phone sex with sounded like a fucking gorilla who stubbed his toe. And I was done. Okay. I was on the phone. He was like, okay, yeah. Okay. And I was like, I was on the phone like, and let me tell you, I ghosted him after. Now he's still on my Facebook and he says hi, but he has no idea why I ghosted him. But that's why I ghosted him.
That's why.
So I'm a petty ghoster. I'm a very petty ghoster. And I was just like, ew, no. Like if this is how he sounds on the fucking phone sex in person, I would fucking cringe if I heard that in person with my legs cracked open. I was like, no, not happening. I ghost for petty shit. I ghost for very, very like petty shit. I'm a petty ghoster. Sorry.
I love it. I'm here for it.
I'm a petty ghoster. You Black is stupid. He's on the phone with a gorilla.
No saint?
What?
Sex advice.
Oh.
Also, sex advice for the young folks.
Oh, for the young people.
Yeah, listen, for you young people, the best advice you could get that I wish I would have got is everything you think is a big deal in your 20s is going to be nothing when you hit your 30s and 40s. You think it's the end of the world at 28. You're like, oh my God, she doesn't want me. Oh my God, he don't want me. Oh my God, I failed at this. Oh my God, I'm not good enough for this. When you hit your 30s and 40s, you're not even going to remember that shit. The shit's going to be water under the bridge. So don't dwell and don't stress and don't let social media rush you into anything. Comparison is death. And we all do it. We get to doom scrolling and we're comparing ourselves. I should be where that guy is right now. I should have as much money as that woman has right now. I should have a six-pack. Well, I got that's different. I should have a car. I should be traveling. Look, this guy, he's in a private jet. It's all a fucking mirage. is all a mirage. Do not rush because you're comparing yourself to a motherfucker's life you don't know. Look at all the guys that we listed right now, all the celebrities that stole money in PPP loans. And you would look at these celebrities like, oh, y'all got it made. No, they like the fucking common criminal like everybody else. So you got sex advice for anybody?
Well, I mean, listen, you got to know, you got to learn who you're with because everybody's going to be a little different.
Good advice.
Yeah, a good thing to check out is because a lot of women, people, you know, back when I was young, you thought women didn't look at anything. They didn't look at porn. They, you know, that's, you know, you grew up thinking women were innocent. Check out what they like in porn and try to, you know, play into that a little bit. And if all else fails, just eat ass.
Yeah, I love it. He went from all like, you know, philosophical, and he was like, listen, if it all else fails, just eat the groceries. Okay?
Hi, Mom.
Go grocery shopping. Hey, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Miss Saint.
Another good advice is that I wish I would have known when I was younger. I always say that kids are born perfect and then adults happen to them. So when you're little, you're constantly hearing what life should be. You hear it, you know, from your 5, 6, 7, then the double digits, 10, 11, 12, then you become a teenager. Your parents, society, music, movies are constantly telling you what you're supposed to look like, what you're supposed to do, how many babies you're supposed to have, when you're supposed to be married by, when you're supposed to finish college, what career, your entire life, right? You start with a blank slate and then adults happen to you. What I would say is let go of that as soon as you can. Because a lot of people find themselves at 40 and 50 and you really should have found yourself earlier, at least been more open-minded. But it takes decades to shed everything that people put on you, from religion to tradition, and you're carrying all of that. And then what do they call it? A midlife crisis.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a fucking midlife crisis. It's you shedding all this shit that you thought you were supposed to be. And then you get the balls to like, I'm gonna go get me a fucking car. Right. I'm gonna jump out of hell. And people say it's a midlife crisis. No, the fuck is not. It is a midlife epiphany.
Right.
And you realize that you're like, I don't even want to do that. I don't want to do that. So don't catch up late. Let go of that stuff. Be open-minded enough to be free. Take it with a grain of salt. Listen to your mother. Be like, your mother's going to be like, do this, get this type of woman, go to church, pray, whatever. Respect your mother, love your mother, your father, etc. But please realize that these people have lived their lives their way and they have their own experiences, and that is where they're speaking from. But you're a whole other human being with your own hopes, desires, and dreams. So don't stay under that umbrella too long.
A lot of them are not even living their lives. A lot of these people are living somebody else's dream.
So and that's heartbreaking.
That is really heartbreaking. Like, I think about so many people who died living other people's dreams. Like that, I don't want that to be me. You know, whenever I was like making big moves or whatever, and I gotta jump out the window and take a risk, because like I believe in no risk, no reward.
Absolutely.
I'm always thinking like, what is the worst thing that can happen from this? Mm-hmm. The worst thing I always come back to that will happen is if I don't do it and I'm 90 or 100 years old and I'm no longer able to do that thing. And I always think about that, and I'm like, I don't want to be that.
Right.
I don't want to be that. Like, to me, that's the worst thing that can possibly happen. So I don't believe in failure unless you don't try. So, you know, as long as it's not hurting you or no one else, just go for it. You know, do not live for other people. I'm glad it was earlier in my life when I started to come to that. It was about 30 that I started to live my own truth. The most freeing thing ever, ever, you know, because I grew up with the religious household and parents or pastors, got a church, and you know, I had to call my mom yesterday to get the prayer warriors off.
Right. and don't confuse. Thank you, Kevin. And don't confuse, because Lily, you made a great point. You said as long as you're not hurting somebody else, right? Consenting adults always, but don't get your parents. What's the word? Disapproving of what you're doing as hurting somebody. Okay? Because sometimes you're like, I don't want to date this person. I don't want to come out. I don't want to quit college. I don't want to, as hurting your parent. Okay? Don't get that confused. What you're doing is living your own life, and your parents have to understand that you are not mini them. You're not mini, we're not mini me's. And sometimes when people have children, they're like, no, I want my child to do this, and I want them to do it this way, because they're thinking from their point of view. Parents forget that's a whole different entity.
Right.
That's a whole human being with his own mind, his own curiosity, its own desires. But as parents, and I'm guilty of it too, because I have a daughter who's an adult now. And when she was born, I was like, it's gonna be my way. She's gonna go to college, and she's gonna do this. She's gonna be married. But I'm like, those are my desires.
Right.
That was my idea of the best way to do shit. But my daughter's not me. Your children are not you. They are not mini me. So you have to let that go. So don't get that confused. Stop feeling guilty and carrying guilt of not doing what you want to do, because you're gonna hurt your parents. Your parents have to understand. They lived their lives.
They did. And you know what? I had to redefine my relationship with my parents.
Oh, yes.
Because they would still see me as their child, and I was 30 plus.
Mhm.
And I was like, hold up. I had to have a sit down with them and let them know, like, we're about to redefine this. Now, I understand I'm changing the rules in the middle of the game. So you might not like it too much, okay? But that's not my problem.
Correct.
It's not my problem.
I mean, what Jen and both of you are saying is right, but the thing is, you try to guide them,
Mhm.
and try to have them avoid the mistakes you made. That's fine, but you do have to realize that there's certain things that they're going to do on their own, and you can't. Like, it reminds me last night when one of the guys on the show last night that you did,
Mhm.
the Access Vegas show,
Mhm.
was saying that he likes a 21-year-old because he can program them the way they want to be programmed. And
He sure
that's
did.
kind of how that's how I think parents think about their kids. I've heard it on MRN show. I want to teach them my values. Well,
Yeah.
what if your values are wrong?
Mhm.
There is guidance as a parent. You
Mhm.
keep them out of jail. You tell them, listen, you can do, this is a way you can do it.
Mhm.
But it's also, you got to let them make their own, like you said, and not put the guilt trip on somebody if they don't turn out the way that you expected, because they're not a computer program. They're not a robot. They're their own separate
They're not a
person
clone.
with separate choices,
Right.
and separate likes and dislikes. It's,
They're not a clone of you, and you people watching, you're not a clone of your parent. All right, and don't wait till it's too late. Life could be short, life could be long, but we never know what it's going to be, right? And I thought that was pretty crazy that one of the hosts yesterday said that's why he's dating a 21-year-old. I mean,
I was like, did he really just say that out of his mouth?
he did say it
out loud, because that's something I've always suspected when you got an older person, doesn't have to be man or woman, seasoned, that dates somebody like in their early 20s. I'm thinking, like, you've got to want them because you can mold them and control them.
Haram, bring me tissue.
Because what else is it that you have in common with them? Like, outside of the sex, you might have great sex. Okay, great.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, the way my mind is made, I'm just like, I don't understand how that works.
Right.
Like,
I just think, to me, I know there's a lot of young people out there that
Thank you. I don't know why my nose
would
is
be
running.
interesting, but for the most part, I don't understand, because anyone that age to me, other than the way they look, very aesthetically, very attractive,
maybe some good
young,
sex.
The biological, looking at, biologically.
That too. They were talking about biologically, but these men were 50 plus.
Yeah, but other than that, that wouldn't sustain. That wouldn't be a sustaining relationship for me, because they just get boring. I mean, no offense, but the person has to live a little bit,
right,
to be able to have those experiences that would interest me.
Because I get younger guys always try to hit on me, and I'm always like, oh, it's so cute.
Yeah,
like
I like experience. And men like experience too.
Mm-hmm.
They just like the idea of someone who's young and moldable. But the thing is also, unless you're very, very wealthy, and I mean very wealthy, those type of women will eventually either better deal you, or they're eventually going to want someone in their age bracket. Because again, listen, I'm 49, honey. Toot toot. Yes, I'm toot. Okay. But a lot of people in my age bracket, the men, they got bad knees, bad backs, okay? Or they have erectile dysfunction, Shout out to my guys. Make sure you on your whatever. What the fuck is all these guys taking?
The blue pill, right? The
Oh no,
No, the
hormone
Yeah,
replacement.
TRT.
TRT.
Like, take care of your bodies, eat right, because men, they talk about women hitting the wall often. They don't talk about what happens to you men, to you dicks,
Really?
to your stamina, to your fucking endurance, to your fucking bad knees, your bad backs. You want to just sit around and watch the game all fucking day. That gets boring to women. So y'all hit the wall too, the quote unquote wall.
Yeah. Just wall.
So I'm just saying, take care of yourselves as well, especially if you're into dating younger people. Won't be dating mine, because okay. Yo, Abby.
That is so funny. Stop it. Everybody knows I like older guys. I like them to have
You
an AARP
do.
card. Yes, I like older guys.
I seen a couple of Lily's guys. They old.
Mm-hmm.
She likes them, but they were fit.
Yeah, they always fit.
They were
always
fit.
very well kept. And
I give you that.
Yeah.
They were
Mhm.
fit. So tell us, why do you like older guys?
maturity.
What about the maturity? Like their attitudes or their experience?
Both. I am the type of person, I'm a sapiosexual.
Mm-hmm.
I'm turned on by intelligence.
That is sexy.
It's so sexy. I love a smart man, you
Mhm,
all.
mhm.
And so somebody who can keep up with me up here,
Mhm.
oh, they gonna get it good.
Conversations are
They
good.
gonna
Conversations are
They're
good.
gonna get it real good. So when they're young and they don't have the experience and I have to constantly explain everything, that shit turns me off.
It does.
You know, when you're like trying to tell a joke and they're like, you realize they're so young, they don't know who the
Eat
hell you're
black.
talking
You mean
about.
malleable? What's malleable?
Like being able to mold the person.
Yeah, no, but isn't it malleable?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think it was with a U. If you're gonna play Professor, eat black. If you're gonna play Professor, eat black.
It's always
Okay,
the worst.
check your spelling, boo.
Now,
Not a
what's
good
funny is
start.
all the older men that I've ever dated, only one of them needed the blue pill.
I'm not disrespectful. No, I was hella disrespectful that night. Last night, I was hella disrespectful to that item dude. I was calling him all types of bitches. I called this girl all types of whores. But that's because he started. You know, I reciprocate energy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm that girl. Don't call me on my name. Nobody in your life will get called out of their name.
These comments got me going. They're hilarious.
Oh!
I'm with you. I can't spell very
E
well.
Black, you
Me either. I'm
stupid.
not good. That's why I love hate spell check.
Yo, that was a fucking throwback. He
Yeah,
said,
the
y'all
more
know
you
I
know.
can't read.
What's really crazy, because I'm just not, I can spell okay, but like when it comes to certain words, what's really interesting is I would ask Erica, and that's her second language, and she would tell me how to spell.
Oh,
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
that's bad.
Oh my. Edward Thomas said, I'm into older women and I'm 48, so I'm thinking about 60 to 65. What do you like about 60 to 65, Edward Thomas? You got to explain that. Like,
Inheritance.
why do you like 60 to 65? I'm curious.
Closer to the bag.
So silly.
So, Lily, let's explore.
Oh, and this is the other thing. Usually a lot of people think because I like older guys, it's like daddy issues.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna discount that, but I don't think that's what it is. I've
Like,
explored
for
that.
you don't think that's what it is?
Yeah, I've explored it over and over. Because I don't like to just discount something just because I.
Okay, but we got to open up that little can.
Potpourri.
It's not a big can of worms, but it's a little can
Yeah.
of worms. If you They
said
smell like
potpourri.
roses, Granny's perfume.
Mothballs.
Okay, so older gentlemen.
Mhm.
You said that they are smarter, more seasoned, whatever. However,
And-
there are younger guys your age in your age bracket who are very smart. Our guys are very smart.
Yes, that's because that's the first thing. That's like the main thing.
Mhm.
The other thing is they've gotten a lot of their stuff, their bullshit out their system.
They're safer.
A lot safer.
Are they safer?
They're safer. They got a lot of the bullshit out of their system.
Mm-hmm.
What's the other thing? Because yes, there are guys who are intelligent that are my age.
Correct.
But guys mature slower.
Snail, molasses.
Because there's guys that are like in their 50s and that's why they can still date 20 something or in their late 40s they can still date 20
Right.
something year olds because maturity wise they're mentally the same age as that 20-something year old.
So true. Because
So-
a lot of the guys in that red pill space are meatheads.
Yeah.
Like they're meatheads. Like I couldn't picture you sitting across a dinner table from you. This guy's grunting and groaning and beating his chest and talking about his money and his dick and his TRT. Past that conversation, I don't know what conversation we'd have.
Exactly.
Who saw No Saint in his thong in our last cooking video? No Saint was in a fucking thong walking back and forth in here.
Gotta go Cougar now. I'm too shady. Sugar daddy at first.
Okay,
Yeah.
now is there anything? Because that sounds like safe, right? It's like, okay, they're older.
Oh,
they
the
got a
sex
lot
is
of-
usually good too, though. I've had some really good.
The sex is good.
Yes. I've only had one that needed the blue pill.
And what age are we talking about? Because he said 60 to 65. What age are you?
The oldest I've done was 63, but my happy place is 50s.
That sounds nice. 50s is sexy. Okay, but now there's good and bad to everything.
Oh yes, there is.
So is there anything that you're like, oh, this is because you're older?
Yes,
Give us that.
the stuck in your ways thing.
The what?
The stuck in their ways thing.
Oh, they got to be super stuck at that age.
You already know.
Super stuck.
It's that's the problem. It's like they really stuck in their ways. So that's a hard one.
Now, are they set in their ways to where it's like they're borderline boring because they've been there, done that?
No, not usually.
Okay.
But I have had that once, twice, maybe twice. But I usually get very energetic, youthful.
Yeah.
Like not only are they well kept physically, but just their energy is still youthful. I don't
Okay.
want you ran over. I want the wisdom without the ran over.
Hey, Lily,
I
give
want
me
the
my
looks
cane.
with I want the looks with the wisdom.
Okay.
I want it all.
You can have it all.
And the
Don't
good
listen
sex.
to these people. You can have it
Good
all.
conversation, good sex, good wisdom, without the games, the bullshit.
Yes, they are old kids, Abby. They are old kids. And it looks when you're a mature woman and you're just sitting watching this display of old kids, it's like watching the first season of the Jersey Shore, except these guys are twice the age of that first season of the Jersey Shore. They have the same hairstyles, the same wardrobe, but being around them is like the first season of the Jersey Shore. What are the names? Paulie,
Situations.
The
Is
Situation.
he in jail? Did he make it to jail?
I think he's out now.
Okay, because I
Because
saw him
they
at
did
the
another
airport.
one. Okay, yeah.
Okay, because I saw him at the
So
airport.
The Situation, Ron, and Paulie. That is how a lot of these red pill guys are, except they're twice the age of that first season of Jersey Shore.
You know who I ran into last week, random? Before I got the day before I came here?
Who?
Andy Cohen.
Mm.
Oh, real? Did you take a picture?
No, she's deep. She's a many things.
She's
The
deep.
energy was
Okay, well, fuck 'em. Okay, onward we go. Did anyone see No Saint in his thong?
Moxie.
E Black said No Saint is savage for the thong.
Thong, yeah. Look at Moxie's comment.
This one?
Yeah.
I did, and he had a flatter ass than Pearl. His cakes are pancakes. Sorry, No Saint. So she saw you in the thong.
So I'm guessing you
Listen,
want
I
to see
wa-
more of it.
Yeah, I you know, you get older, you lose whatever you used to have.
No Saint's booty looks like, you know, when you pull a newborn baby out of the
yeah,
belly
yeah.
and the baby's head, his little booty cheeks are clenched. That's how his butt looked.
They are too
So
funny.
Moxie, you didn't enjoy it? You didn't want to see him? You
That's
didn't want to see
facts.
him do a shimmy? Old man spread.
That is funny.
Oh, there you go. Daryl knows all of them. Snooki, J. Wild, Paulie, The Situation, Benny. I forgot Benny.
Yes.
Dina, Angelica, and
How's Nikki
Ronnie.
doing these? Didn't she get a lot of plastic surgery? Because that's
Yeah, I
what-
saw her the other day online.
I
saying
probably
some
don't even
shit.
recognize her.
She got some new shit coming up. Some new type of show.
Okay.
You didn't appreciate the pancakes? They didn't appreciate your pancakes.
Sorry.
Listen, No Saint was just trying to be a team player because
That's right.
we were in our underwear yesterday, so he was like, I'm gonna put on my underwear too.
No say stole the show.
Israel said, we don't want to remember. Please let that go. I'm gonna use it as a thumbnail, y'all. Yo, Tristan is stupid. He said, I don't care what anyone says, 24 and younger are pure crackhead energy. Like they can't take a nap. Yeah.
Listen, it was that King of the Hill episode where Hank Hill marched around. They were singing, "We're here, no rear, get used to it."
Right here, no rear. That should have been the theme song
That
for
is,
that.
we're
that
here,
what
no
you were
rear.
doing.
Get
Oh,
used to
wait a minute. Moxie said, I mean, I do have a sense of humor, so sure. Let's go for a second round. That shit's hilarious. Oh, I'm done. They dragging you. Listen, he's a PSA. That ass was a PSA. It's like, fuck around if you want.
You ain't lying there. You ain't lying.
Oh my goodness. Lily, Moxie said, no saint reminds us all that we need to do squats.
Yes. Doing squats, you all.
Is that, what time is it?
I'm just making sure.
There is a resemblance, as Real Grace said, to King of the Hill.
Is Haran's not ready to eat, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, he is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm not because I'm stuck with sandwich and vanilla chai tea, but I'm gonna stick with y'all anyway and have a little piece.
Okay.
A little piece of something. No saint is just that element that helps it all come together.
Yes, he is.
Like his ass cheeks. His ass cheeks was stuck. I was like, why your ass cheeks are permanently clenched?
It be like that sometimes.
It looked like No Saint is cold all the time. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Haran, you coming out to eat? Haran's in the chat like he's not in the house. He's in the house, in the back room where he barricades himself, and we have to pull him out of there. Okay? Oh, for the people that didn't catch our first live, let's go through it quickly. What did we learn about each other? For the people that didn't catch it. Now that we're at the end, today's the last day we're going to be together. My heart is cracking as I speak.
I know.
So now that we're at the tail end, everybody goes home tomorrow.
Because we all extended our trip. We were supposed to be home 3 days ago, something like that.
They said change No Saint's name to No Cakes
No
instead
cake.
of No Saint. So what did I learn? I'll start. It stayed pretty much the same as what I saw in the beginning. Haran comes in and out. He barricades himself in the room, but he was working a lot. He was working while hanging with us. I learned that we are really great actors all together with good direction. I learned that we work really well as a team. I learned that we can all cook.
Yes.
I learned that we can all cook. Lily is an amazing makeup artist. You didn't do my lips today.
I know I gotta do your lipstick. I'm gonna have to do your makeup on camera one
Yeah,
day.
that would be lots of fun.
Yeah.
And I guess what they learned about me was I'm late. I sleep late. I stay up early. Star was right. I'm a vampire.
We're both.
Yeah.
Well, that's us. That's both of us.
Okay.
I'm up late.
It's the
It's the
entertainment
artist,
shit.
yeah.
It's the entertainment
I'm
shit.
up late and I get up late. I'm
Like
not
our
a
days
morning
don't
person.
start till noon.
Yeah.
Unless we have a call time.
Oh, a check and a flight
Yeah.
is the only two things I wake up early for.
Yes.
Yeah.
No dick. You don't wake up for dick.
Mm.
No.
Yeah,
Well, I will.
POP
If it's okay,
presence.
let me be clear. If it's my man, yes. But if you just we just fooling around, you don't get that privilege.
Yeah.
Didn't you promise everybody Haran and a thong too?
We did not promise that.
No.
And we could barely get Haran out his room, let alone in a thong.
I guarantee you that he would have a lot more ass than I have.
Oh, Pop, we got some more skits for you. So yes, you gotta stay tuned for those.
But please follow everybody on. I'm telling y'all, because I'm not posting everything. We all have footage and skits from our own point of view. You have to follow us all. We are a team, y'all. So you have to follow the whole family.
No,
okay?
those skits are going to be funny.
Yeah,
And-
that's crazy.
We've seen some of them. We haven't seen all of them completed yet, but
Because All City Smitty, he's still editing it for us.
And one of our skits, our hat toss boat ride skit, went viral.
Yes.
We had 100 people share it.
Yes.
So if you're part of those 100 people who shared it, thank you. We need you. We appreciate you. We can't do this without you, and we do this for you, for real. Like
we
this
really
is,
do,
this is
and
why
we
do
enjoy
it.
doing this for you. We
Yeah,
really
really.
do. So we appreciate the support. Did you guys get to see the Riverboat Brawl, the Riverboat Brawl in Montgomery, Alabama skit that we did?
That was funny.
We did a skit. That's the one Lily's talking about. Went viral on her TikTok, and we all shared it.
See, that's how you got to do. We all look after each other and share each other's stuff. Pop, he just released something as well.
Mhm.
So congratulations to him.
Haran heard us. He said his abs got to be showing for him to be in his boxers on camera. So next time. So next trip, are we going to hold them to that?
Yes, we're going to
Everybody, whenever you see Haran online, I want it to be a running theme. Remind him that our next family trip, he has to be in shorts and we got to see his abs.
That's simple.
That's what we're going to do. All right, guys. So we're about...
My turn?
Well, go ahead. We could close with you because we're at the 2-hour mark.
I was supposed to, what did I learn? Okay.
Yes.
So I learned quite a bit. It was, I felt like I knew everybody on the block just through the video. So it was kind of nice that it wasn't an awkward feeling whatsoever. I did learn that Lily and Haran, I knew about Jen, but Lily and Haran are natural in acting. They're really good, really funny. Come out, and Lily comes up with great one-liners. It's hilarious. I mean,
the improv
some of the lines she had. I mean, every time we look at them, it's just got us in stitches. It's funny. And yeah, they're as advertised. What you see is what you get on here. And so yeah, it wasn't any surprises. I also learned that we each fit in certain categories. We each bring different things to the table. Like when I'm here and they're late risers, I'm an early riser, I fit into making the coffee and taking the garbage out and doing things around the house while I'm waiting for them to wake up. And then
you're the daytime cleaner and the nighttime cleaner.
Yeah, that's right.
I noticed that.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, it was great. Good time though.
Yes, thank you. Like, comment, and share. When you see us, if you're following us on Instagram or Facebook, importantly, and we love the love. Trust me, we love when you hit like, and we love when you throw laughing emojis in the comments. But what will really help us, guys, is if you share our shit just the way you share a celebrity. If Dave Chappelle or Jamie Foxx do something, you would hit share. That is what we need from you guys. Hit share, not just like, okay? We appreciate all the love, but we really need that extra push. And you guys can help because you're part of the block too. Mm-hmm. You're part of the block too. So No Saint, let me ask you, were you nervous about anything about living with us under the same roof or meeting us? Would you apprehensive? Did you have any reservations? Or you were just like, you jumped balls out, like, fuck that?
You did. Remember his balls was out the other day.
His balls were out there.
They were out the other day.
No, because...
No, not at all?
No, because again, when you're in the military, you're thrown into certain situations like that anyway. So it's not like anything unfamiliar with different personalities, different people from different backgrounds.
Yep.
So yeah, I was not apprehensive whatsoever.
Okay, good. Oh, and we went to the club last night.
Yes, we did.
We went to
the
the
rooftop. We got to see all of Vegas from the rooftop.
The Ghost Bar in the Palms Hotel. That view, if you're looking for the most beautiful view in Vegas where you can see everything, like all the way around, is called the Ghost Bar. And it's in the Palms Hotel. And there's no cover charge. And the music was bumping.
The vibes was good. The people that were
and
there.
we did videos up there and pictures, and we'll drop those as the weeks go on. We did. We took a really nice picture. We got a lot of content, guys, so we're gonna be dropping it over the next couple months. And we're gonna be live every night. If you're just coming in, we're cutting On the Block with Jen down to 1 hour because it's a lot, and we got a lot of other work coming up, all of us. So we're gonna cut down 1 hour. We're still going to be on all week long, bringing you the naked truth like we do. Okay, remember I said that. Put it in your pocket. Hold on to it. But then No Saint or Lily or Haran, we're going to do after shows on certain nights of the week. and we're gonna take it from my channel to one of their channels for the after show. Okay, because we have to spread the love. So it'll be the same thing like watching On the Block with Jen. It's just we'll do 1 hour on my channel, and then we'll take it maybe half hour to another channel so we can spread the love. So some nights it'll be on Lily's page, No Saints page, or Haran's page. If you look at my community tab, you can subscribe to No Saint because he's the one that needs the most help for subs right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he is able to go live, but we got to keep him over that 50 sub mark.
I appreciate everybody who did sub.
Yeah.
Me too.
Appreciate all the love. I loved. Believe it or not, when I was on Star, I loved all the comments I saw that were taking
the troll
jabs.
babies
Oh
went
man,
in.
it was
Me
hilarious.
too.
And I love all the jabs I got in here tonight. Even though Moxie kind of hurt my heart, I was kind of have a crush on Moxie.
Oh, she's a pretty one.
She is
I hope
adorable.
she's not an ass man, ass woman.
I see. I'm an ass woman,
Right.
right?
That's it.
Lily?
Yeah, that's
Like every time a guy passed by, I'm like, I need to see his. He could be fine from here. Remember that guy we saw? We went to see the Sphere, the big globe that
Ooh.
lights up in Vegas. It's beautiful.
he was fine.
right? And this guy got out his car, and he have big dick energy?
Yeah, he did. He
Because
hopped
he
on
was
that car
walking
like
he walked out the car like, yeah, I know I look good. And me
And
and
me and
Lily were like, ooh, but then he turned around and I was out.
right. She was like, she was done, and I was still like, oh.
Yeah,
Well-
Lily was still looking because I'm a butt girl. I like nice.
Let's see what
butts.
I've learned from here. Hey, what's up? Is that
Speaking
is that
of butts, Ish,
Hey,
yeah.
Ish.
When I first met Ish, like his ass really like saved him.
Well,
Yeah.
what I've learned on this
Because I was like,
channel,
oh,
because
he
I
got
used to
ass.
think women had just evolved, is I can go get a butt.
You can get a
I
BBL.
can
gonna
go
get a
I
BBL?
can get a
They're
BBL.
doing men BBLs now. No
Should we do a GoFundMe so No Saint could get an ass?
I
Yeah.
can get a BBL and insert ab thing or whatever. And
You can get it's called a daddy do-over.
It is.
Daddy
Get you a
do-over.
daddy do over. Them
A
kids,
daddy
them
do-over.
kids that mess up your body.
yeah.
Yeah. A daddy do-over entails lipo for the stomach. They sculpt your abs. They take the fat that they took out your stomach and they inject it in your dick. Doesn't make your dick longer, but it makes your dick fatter.
Well, I don't.
They
That's
nip
not
and
what I
tuck.
need.
You don't need that. You don't.
You
You, say you
show-
don't need that.
Although, listen, we were supposed to measure. We were supposed to measure. Not necessarily you weren't supposed to measure me,
Right.
but we were supposed to measure. I'm a
Yeah,
grower.
yeah.
I'm a grower.
He said he's a
I'm a
grower, not
grower.
a shower.
Yes, I'm
right?
a grower.
That's how you say it.
Yeah, it's a growing
Yeah.
out of shore. I don't remember.
He
that.
has a trick. He has a trick dick. Like it's like, hey, it looks little, but then
Listen.
during sex done.
There was. I'm not gonna.
Is that what your
I'm
wife
gonna
said?
share some stuff here.
We're
When I
sharing.
went to
Sharing
my,
is caring.
It's
when I went to a
Freaky Friday, I think. Hold on, let
when
me
I
make
went to my
sure.
BDSM,
Uh huh. Did you enjoy it?
You went to BDSM?
yeah,
How many
That
times?
sounds like
just
fun.
once.
Just
Okay.
the one
Yeah, because I
time.
like my money. That's kind of expensive.
So
It is
was she the
expensive.
dom? Was she the
Yeah,
dom?
she was
Okay.
dumb. Yeah, she was
And
dumb.
what made you want to go to BDSM? Was
I
it
always wanted
recommended?
to.
Oh, you just like
It sounds
YOLO,
exciting.
live once.
Yeah, and I would probably do it again. But what I was gonna say was that
So we know where his money's going.
I was nervous. Obviously, I was nervous first time, and eventually when I was out there, and eventually when she said, "Oh, okay," because it does look small and it's not.
I dated a guy like that. Yeah.
Wait. We can't just run over that. So when you went to your dominatrix,
Mhm.
she told you to get fully naked.
Yes.
Okay, what did she do to you? Do people want to know? Did she whip you? Did she paddle you? Did
Yeah,
she push you around?
she put.
Called your
Oh
name?
my god, that hurt so
The
bad.
nipple
too.
clamp?
Oh my god, that hurt so bad. And then she did a little shot thing.
Like
Electric
a taser?
shock?
To the
Like a
nuts.
taser?
Yeah, like to the nuts.
With a taser?
It wasn't a taser. It's like I don't know what it is.
Like taser light.
Like a cow prop?
taser.
yeah, something like that.
Cattle prong light.
Yeah, something. It's like something. It makes a little spark sound.
Oh, so it wasn't. What's the sound?
Yeah, it's like a taser that needs batteries.
Yeah, she did that.
Like the batteries is running out of my
The
taser.
only time I had to use the password is eventually on those nipple
Nipple
clamps
clamps.
because that hurt so bad.
Yeah, I'm very sensitive with my
And
nipples.
what were the nipple clamps? Like what kind of clamps were
Uh,
Were they like a
Like
clothesline?
industrial,
Like
like
a
a
metal
Yeah,
clothesline?
kind of like a clothesline. Yeah,
Or are they looking like battery charge? Like
no. It was like
give you
more
a
like
jump.
clothesline. I'm sorry.
So they put them on, and then they was just sitting on your nipple.
Was it like a
Yeah,
chain?
and then she would
A
smack
chain?
them, and then she would smack them.
Oh,
Yeah. I was like, I forgot
And that
what it was
was-
like something like banana.
Bananas.
I took it a long time.
Oh.
Okay.
I took
So
it
how
a
long
long
was the
time.
session? How long was the
An
session?
hour.
Okay.
an hour. I could have gone 2 hours, but it would have been like more money.
How much did
That's
it
what-
cost? So people know.
$500.
$500 for 1 hour.
Well, hold
Yes.
up now.
I'ma
I got
start
the wrong
whipping
job.
people.
I got the
I'm
wrong
gonna start
job.
fucking people up.
Listen, where the guy that was looking to get beat earlier? Come
$500
back.
for a fucking hour to beat somebody's ass.
Come back. I'm about to beat your ass.
Who got $500 for me so I could beat your ass?
And the thing was, like, I'd heard her online. She goes between Seattle and New Orleans, and
That bitch is
and
beating
she
ass
enjoyed it.
Of course.
No, I mean, she enjoyed it. It wasn't like obviously the money she likes, but she
enjoyed
when I
being a
heard
dom.
that that's something she liked since she was a kid. That's why I contacted her, because I didn't want somebody just doing it for the money. I wanted somebody like who enjoyed doing it.
Right.
That way, it wasn't like, oh, she's just doing this for the money. You know what I mean?
Wow.
It's like,
But here's my thing, right?
and
Haran said, "Are
and-
you a sub?"
and
Obviously,
and she enjoys pegging. I didn't go there.
You
I
didn't get
go there.
pegged?
No.
But she enjoys doing it.
Okay.
Yes.
oh, I calm down, Ed. She's always talking about this fucking Bears, like this movie he did. It's like his
Oh, yeah, I
his
forgot,
trophy.
yeah.
He's always talking about it.
Yes.
We already know it's a business. I know it's a business-ish.
Yeah.
So, but let me say that. What you got a comment?
Yeah, because Haran said they usually get paid $1,000 to $2,000.
Yeah, per hour.
I'm going into it. I'm going into a different.
I heard a
profession.
girl. I mean, I heard of it. Matter of fact, All City Smitty knows a girl. She gets $700 a pop. She gets $700 a pop.
That's probably for a longer time. It's so
Yeah, but-
funny though. Like what they do is they make you go into like a shower. Well, they make you go shower even
You
though
gotta
you're
shower
clean.
first. Okay.
And then I came out.
So you're gonna be tender.
Huh?
You're gonna be tender.
Well, she's, I'm sure there's some
It's a
probably
quick shower,
smelly people out.
Yeah, you don't want
Smelly
no
people like that.
that.
You know, some people come. Anyway, and then like I came out, and I did a quick dry, and I guess I was it was her dungeon, and I was dripping. She's like, "Get back in there, slug, and dry off,
Slug.
She started right off the bat.
Yeah, she's like,
Okay, now
"Stop
when.
getting my floor wet, slug."
I love
Okay,
it.
so when you
Did you get a
showed up,
Groupon? Someone
No,
asked, did you get a
no,
Groupon?
No Groupon.
Okay.
so when you showed up, she was talking to you like regular, and then just snapped into her dom roll.
Well, yeah, they sit you down and you talk about like the safe words.
Mhm.
You talk about what you kind of are good with and whatnot, And this is my first time, so I was
Mhm.
gonna try some different things, But
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So
So
Yeah.
the only thing is, so did you want pain? Did you want pain?
no, what I mean a little bit, but I mean pain's always nice. The nipple thing was too much.
Yeah.
I could not take
Right,
that.
because I was thinking like the nipple thing, someone would have to like pain
Mm-hmm.
to enjoy that. Otherwise, you're just being tortured.
Right.
Right, and there's people who really
There's
do
people
like
that
pain.
do like
Some
it,
people
yeah.
like pain.
Yeah,
Some people are like,
like
hurt
it.
me.
Mm-hmm.
It was more of the role play.
Mm-hmm.
It was more the mind.
I love role play. Role play.
And what was the role play? Because I remember Michael Sartain said he likes to role play like women telling him what to do.
Yeah, like
Same thing.
but like
That's what
she
we
was
said.
like, in this situation, she was like my boss.
Okay, that's something like
Yeah,
what he said.
Yeah, that's
Something
what
like
because when he said it, that's what we said it was.
Yeah,
We was like, oh, he's a sub. Okay.
Yeah.
No big deal.
like she was the boss. I was gonna lose my job.
Yeah, the humiliation. That's a big part.
Yeah.
The humiliation is
Yeah,
a big part. Yeah.
Okay.
Because even when I was doing my foot page, it was a lot of guys that liked that. They like the humiliation.
Y'all like to be humiliated, fellas? Don't
It was
lie.
Israel Grace.
She was like, shut the fuck up, you damn slug, and you paid for it. I just can't. Haran said, put a 1 in the chat if you want Jen or Lily or both to be your doms.
Did you put a one?
They put a 1!
Erase your one. Erase your one. Void where prohibited. Yeah, I had a foot page, Israel, and there was a lot of guys. Are you more of a dom guy with feet? Like, how far do you? Because I noticed when I had the foot page, that it was different degrees. There was a spectrum.
Okay.
There you got
I'll get you my
on the
exes.
lower end, you got the guys who just appreciate the sight and the
Is
shape
it-
of the feet.
He put a 1!
He put a one in the comment.
Haran came out to regulate.
Yes.
Israel Grace, Lily will send you some feet pics if you super chat.
Yep.
Haran said,
I got oily pictures. I got oily videos too when I'm putting oil on my feet.
some men, particularly powerful men, have a humiliation kink. Yeah, if you want Lily and I to be your doms, we will do that.
I would love it. That'd be fun.
I would do that. I would do it.
Yeah, I mean, for Israel, feet is that's just another. It's just
It's
they're all
an
kinks.
extension. Yeah, it's an
They're
extension
all
of Dom.
kinks.
He said,
Yeah.
I just like feet. He said,
Okay.
you could be chopped from the ankles up.
No, a lot of the flip guys, they literally, you could be like, they can care less. Ankles up.
Okay, so you got your YOLO experience. You was like, I want to see what this is like,
I think that's cool.
right? And was like,
Yeah, I'd probably do it again.
so the only thing you were like time out was when she was
Oh,
smacking
that-
them nipple
Oh
clips.
my
Right.
god, because it was hard.
Like it sounds
hurt
like
a lot.
it hurts.
Yeah, because I'm very sensitive. My nipples are sensitive as fuck.
Ah.
So yeah, Israel Grace, if you want oily feet pictures, go ahead and video. Go ahead and super chat.
Yeah, super chat,
You
and then
get
just
it
put
on.
next to it or Cash App, and put because then we'll get all the money if you Cash App and put Lily feet.
Oily or something.
Right. Put Lily feet and we'll get that money over to her and you'll get your feet videos. What I was gonna say something about your little situation, but I forgot. I lost my train of thought.
Like about what, the dominatrix?
Yeah, I was gonna say something about it.
Mhm.
It'll come to me. It'll come to me.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
YouTube Press says, does 1 to the millionth power count? Absolutely, 1 to the millionth power counts.
What's he talking about?
He's talking about
The
me
same
and
thing
Lily.
that you was about to put one.
Oh,
He's talking about Lily and I being
Okay.
doms for them. It was like a sex tip. It was it had to do something with that I was thinking. I lost it, but it'll
Of the
come back.
BDSM.
Yeah.
Dom sub. Mm.
It'll come back.
Surprised Justin wasn't in the chat.
Yeah, and Haran is
Mr.
right.
Justin was in the chat earlier.
Haran was right. It's usually powerful men that want the dominatrix experience.
Okay, it's coming to me. It was something to do with men and what men. Oh, this is what I wanted to ask. It came to me. Guys, are your nipples sensitive? Do you like your nipples licked? Are your nipples sensitive? Do you like your nipples licked? Because some men do and some men don't.
A lot of guys.
But it's surprising how many men like their nipples licked and women never even venture to
it's
licking
weird.
nipples because they think that licking nipples is something that only they like as women. But a lot of men like their nipples licked. So if you like your nipples licked, put a 1 in the chat because I want to see something.
Israel. I don't know.
Yeah, I was.
You don't like your nipples licked?
Yes, the feet, Moxie.
See, it's interesting, like, because guys, we all know guys have a lot of stuff a lot of kinks.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess women have some, but not as much. But women are willing to
No, we're worse.
Go.
No, but women are worse.
No, we're
worse.
worse.
Y'all just don't
Okay.
know that.
Okay,
Yeah,
they just
we're
don't
just
know.
taught to be, you know what I mean? Come on, rape fantasies.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's like the number
robbery
one.
Fantasies.
Yeah, the breaking into the house fantasy.
breaking in the house, weapons, role playing. Like, yeah, we're way worse.
Yeah, I've seen some like New York. Yeah, New York has a lot of
Mhm.
dominatrix.
That's why I
And
was.
some of them travel though. That's what's
Mhm.
interesting. They'll travel at different events. But one thing I learned I never heard of before, but I don't know if you two have heard this or not. I don't know if I do it or not. There's this thing called, you might know, sounding.
Sounding.
Yeah. Where they stick like a piece of metal up your hole.
Yeah, your
What
urethra.
hole? What hole?
Your urethra.
Your dick hole?
Yeah.
Your pee
Your dick
hole.
hole.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and then they I don't know what they do, if they hit it or vibrate it
Yeah,
or
but
something.
even that's one of the things that I'm like, and the thing is, I don't kink shame. It's just certain things I don't understand.
Wait,
Because
but
I get the dominatrix sub thing. I totally get that. But
but
the
what's
pee hole,
because I just want to understand what sensation would that give?
that's what I don't understand.
Well,
Does
all
it
I know,
vibrate like? Zzz?
I don't know. I think it vibrates or something, but I know she was talking about it on her podcast, and she said that there was one guy that she did it to that had trouble coming, and he came from that. Like he hadn't come in years and came
Oh,
from
wow.
that. Yeah, so
I'm-
I mean, I know
It
about
does
the prostate,
vibrate.
the prostate massage that make a man come. I do know that because doctors even use that.
Yeah.
So
Oh, so maybe it okay.
yeah, that's how I
Learn
look at it too, Abby. Like that's medicinally risky.
medically risky. Yeah, you playing with the pee hole.
Oh, now, okay, Haran, you onto something here.
Well,
Compressed. I didn't do it. No, I didn't. Oh no, you
Haran
didn't.
said, I believe men who argue with women have a humiliation kink under the guise of trying to put a woman in her place. They vibe off of the combat, but in essence, they want to be intellectually spanked.
You know who came to mind?
Every man that argues with me.
But you know, one specifically came to mind with Block James.
Yeah. Oh,
Block James was that guy.
for sure. Block James.
You know who else gives me that?
Who?
With you?
Who?
Block Dame. Is he blocked? He's not blocked.
Oh, I mean, we showed the world Dame was in
That's
that.
what I'm saying. He showed it. He showed it. He showed
He
it.
was so smitten, and that man was sitting there with his dick hard when I was reading him.
Yeah. No, did ass. I really think so.
He very much enjoyed it. Did you guys know the Dame dragging? He's probably watching now because all these creeps be watching. They all be
Right.
lurking.
He said you like they argue
Yeah, we
over
lost
glass.
James.
No, we
We
got
got rid of him.
Oh, we blocked him?
Yeah, we booted him. He
Yeah.
had to go.
Oh, okay.
He got out of control.
Because I saw him on that fatty guy.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Just
We
say-
don't know her.
I don't know her.
Okay.
Yeah, no, for real. I know this is a thing because a lot of dudes that come to argue with me, they never leave until I kick them out.
Mm-hmm.
They don't leave. They
Yeah.
don't leave. And if a woman talked to me,
Like that.
if a woman talked to me the way I talk to them, they would never hear from me again. They just would not. And these dudes keep coming back. And it's weird because we've never met. We will never meet. So for them to be that attached to me, spanking them intellectually is a fucking mental illness or a kink.
Right. It is.
It's one or the other.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit of both.
Right. Daryl says, I've never had the nipple thing happen to me. I didn't know there was a sensation, but a lot of adult movies, the men like their nipples messed with.
Yeah, a lot of men do.
Yeah, a girl has to try that on you, and then you got to see if.
Right.
Yeah, but a lot of women don't try it, or they don't want to give all that to a man, or the man hasn't brought it out. Because when a man, there's another great tip. When a man lets a woman know that she could be as free as she wants to be sexually, you got a whole succubus on you. You got a whole a sexual demon on you. If you tell a woman, I'm down for whatever,
Facts.
you got a whole demon on your dick. So prepare for that. But a lot of you guys are uptight and you act like you don't like this about sex. And you act homophobic. You don't fuck with my ass. Do everything. And then a woman is like, all right, he's not that guy. But trust me, there's somebody in her past or somebody she wants in her future that's going to let her be that free. You'll never see that because a lot of you motherfuckers, you walk around with your asses clenched like no saint in his thong. Okay? You're like, no, I don't do that. And women listen and they're like, oh, he's not that dude. But trust me, there's a freak in her life and her past or her present was like, oh, I remember sex with this guy and I felt so free and we did any and everything. So it depends on what you said earlier, No Saint, when people say, what's good sex advice? It depends on who you're with. Because some people bring that out of you.
True.
And some people you're like, there's some dudes that you suck their dick like this. And then some you're like, you got the whole salt pepper. You got the whole salt pepper and the head twist. And some dudes, they just make you suck it.
Mm-hmm. No, it's true. Like that dude is gonna bring it out of you. That dude. Yeah.
You go into fucking slut mode.
A whole slut.
You like put it in every hole.
You're right.
What else can I do
This is
for
a
you?
hole. I made a new one.
You better jerking them with your hands, your feet. Everything's going on. Put it in my ear. Put it in my ear, baby. Put it in my neck. I'm gonna go like this
All
with
of
my
the
neck.
above.
Put it right here. Put it under my arm, baby.
Baby.
She gonna find ways.
Use
but-
these. You can use these.
Yeah, but a lot of you guys be so uptight about sex and women close up. But trust me, I know y'all tired of hearing me say it, but 50 Shades of Grey is $1 billion franchise because women like that freak shit. Men are not watching Christian Grey. It is women. So you gotta watch what women watch. Listen. Yeah, but some guys, because I've had lovers that I was like, he ain't ready for the platinum package.
Mm-mm.
He ain't ready. And you know the platinum package.
Yeah, the platinum package, baby. That's when
Honey.
you swallowing everything.
Yeah, the platinum package is real different from being with dudes that are like Some dudes are uptight. They're too uptight. And it comes from, like I said, adults happen. Adults happen to children. So everything they're telling you you're not supposed to do is freaky shit. And then that closes you up. And then a woman is always going to be a woman by nature. She's going to want that free shit. Women are naturally like sluts.
Yes. Yes.
And that doesn't mean multiple partners.
Right.
So calm the fuck down, okay? A woman wants to be a slut to the man that she loves and wants to be with.
I like to be a sex worker to my man.
There you go.
Like, I like to be protected, provided for, and that brings out the whole slut in me. Like, I become a whole sex worker, you know, and then I will change personalities. I'll give them, you know, Sheila and Tiffany and Monica, throw on different wigs and different, you know, like all of that. Like, yeah.
Yes, E Black, the platinum package. It's just like when you're buying cable. What package are you getting? What, are you getting the bronze? Are you getting the gold? Or are you getting the platinum package?
The wood.
Okay, because yeah, some of them get
that's
the
just
wood.
wood.
Yeah.
Brick.
And it's funny, and that's why, again, going back to what No Saint said, like, you know, one lover will tell you one thing about me, and another lover is still climbing my fire escape.
Right.
Right? Because it depends on who you're with and what they bring out of you. But you have to, even if it's scary, because a lot of men are scared about sex, they talk a good game. Men talk like, I'm the biggest freak and I got the biggest dick and I'm going to do this to you, baby. And I'm going to do that to you. And you pull out a little peg or some oil or something, they're like, what you doing? What is that? Oh, I don't do that. I don't play that, right? But y'all talk real big. And when she pulls out that whip, you're like, wait a minute, I don't like it.
Yeah,
women well, she pulls out that weapon or them black gloves or that mask, y'all clam up, right? So even if it's scary, just let her rock. Let her rock. Even if it's scary, because a lot of you dudes are scared of, you know, let her rock, and you're gonna see, honey, platinum package, bitch. That's the package you want.
That platinum package, woo! Like you said, still to this day. They write. Remember when I let you hear that song? They wrote a song or sent me a song from 12 years ago that was so creepy.
Yes.
Sir, you could have kept that to yourself.
And it's about freedom. It's sexual freedom, and you can have sexual freedom with one partner. You know, you don't have to have multiple partners to have sexual freedom. And for all of you who want, I'm not really a relationship person, marriage person, but for all of you who want that in your life, marriage and long-term relationships, you gotta be sexually free. You must. It is imperative, or you will not survive. There's too many of us out here. Everybody's online, options galore. Everybody's thinking what that mouth do on that one. I wonder what his dick like. We're all thinking that now because we're on info overload. There's bitches twerking all over social media. There's guys now that are built to the fucking gills with abs. It's not just women twerking. We get tempted too. There's men everywhere. And you could save your relationship having sexual freedom.
Right.
Having sexual freedom.
Letting her be sexually free.
It's important.
And trying new things and being open. Yeah.
You must. Daryl Allen says, I can't lie. I experienced 2 women like that in my life, but I wasn't ready. I loved it. It fucked me up. I was scared of it. I was in my 20s and they were in their 40s.
Okay, yeah, that's why. Yeah. That's why I can't mess with nobody. Let me tell you something. Be careful about who watches it. So,
let's hear.
My 21-year-old neighbor came on to me. Now, mind you, it was kind of awkward because I've seen him kind of grow up, you know, so I was just like, that's weird. Like, I can't even go there because that's just weird. But this is the thing. Even if I wanted, and he's very handsome, but even if I wanted to go there, he ain't ready for this.
Yeah.
Like, that little motherfucker will be losing his mind, and then drama is going to be coming toward my life. So that's why I didn't go there.
And don't vanilla sex make you roll your fucking eyes?
Oh, it's the worst. It's
like,
the worst.
I already know what this going to be.
I take it personal. I get offended. Like, how dare you?
You're like, I'm matching the outfit. I got my fucking hair done.
I was ready to do the little stunts, little tricks, the little things with
everything.
The little stunts and tricks I do with the oral area and
the platinum package, baby.
All of that, and like you just like.
Abby said, tie them up with toilet paper if they skitty, so they can escape. See, Abby's on it. Abby's on it. Gotta be careful with some of these guys. Oh my God, Abby's nuts.
I like
Abby, you
that.
got to cam up one day,
Oh,
I
Abby.
we
like
talked
that
about
green
this.
look in their eyes and the premature.
Yeah, I don't like the green look in their eyes. I want an experience, man. I need a reformed hoe.
Yeah, those are the bestest.
The reformed hoe.
Shot said this convo is too mature for my ears. How old are you, Shot? Abby says she'll cam up with us one day. When you camming up, Abby, you got great freaking comments. You need to be up here. Daryl Allen says that's true. Every woman has a platinum package. A woman wants to be totally free with. Yeah, and that's the thing. Even the most innocent woman you get with, even the most innocent woman you marry, she has a platinum package up here. You may not have gotten the platinum package, but a Christian Grey show up. Christian Grey gonna get that platinum package because she knows I could be a freak with him. A lot of you are married to freaks, but they're reserved because either religion or how you made her feel, what she heard you say about another woman, like, oh, that woman a hoe, and she thinking, well, fuck, I like that too. Let me be quiet.
Okay. You still throwing that virtual cat.
All right, so how much money you got? Because you said you want.
And
Let's go.
we'll put it on Patreon.
Get that thong back on.
Put it on Patreon. Beat that ass. Get our reparations.
Let's
We're gonna
go.
put this towards the reparation package.
No Saint say he's ready for me and Lydia to be his dons. That's all you're gonna hear from the back. Haran gonna come running out.
Thank you, my mistress.
It's goddess to you.
Goddess.
It's
Okay,
goddess. He got that Israel Grace at 350. He gonna do like Tristan super chats. He gonna split this up.
Right. Dude.
After this fucking group trip, No Saint's gonna be like, I got $15.
That's spatula.
I got $15 in a coupon at Starbucks.
Okay, no Groupons. We're not on Groupon.
That's not true. This ain't the same spatula, E Black. He said I've been holding this for 4 days. It's not the same one. All right, guys, we love y'all, but we gotta go. We gave you 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Gotta eat so I can get to the airport.
Yes, Lily made a wonderful dinner for us on our last night together. Please, again, I beg of you, share our shit and follow all of us. Haran, No Saint, me, and Lily. All of us.
Did you see that?
Yes.
That is so funny.
Yes, you did, YouTube press. Please follow all of us. Stay tuned for our skits. We're dropping a lot of shit. So please support us. We appreciate you, whether it's a super chat or a cash app. We appreciate you because we know you ain't got to do shit for us. So we really appreciate you from the heart. And we are glad to bring you this content. I hope you have a good time when you guys are here. That is our goal and our aim. Tristan, I'm gonna beat your ass. Get in line for the subs. Get in line for the subs.
Come on.
That's funny.
Thank you, Daryl Allen. Please come back again.
Get strapped.
Yeah, everybody's traveling back home tomorrow, so we'll be back on, I would say, maybe Monday.
Yeah.
We'll be back Monday.
Yeah,
Same bad time.
I leave at
time.
midnight or something like that.
Yeah, my heart is breaking already. I don't want them to go. I do not want
Nice.
them to go. No Saint's ready to move out here.
Yeah.
Right.
I am.
No Saint's like, fuck.
As
man.
much as I love New York, I'm just missing my
They don't
cat.
have
That's it. I
mosquitoes
just
here.
miss my cat.
Shall we send you a little cage so you can bring Brooklyn
Bring
back?
Brooklyn, my Brooklyn.
Because we need a support cat.
Right, and you know my neighbors that her nanny will fight me for my cat.
Yeah.
When I call
I'll get her a little loaf of bread and everything that she could
Just
sleep
like
on.
the produce, keep some produce.
So she could
down
sleep.
there.
The
Yeah.
bodega cat. Tristan says, I love you all. Definitely think you guys should do this more. This is the most engaged chat. There's a
So-
little net in here.
I haven't seen roaches here. I haven't seen mosquitoes here,
Yeah.
which is really nice.
It is been a comfortable Airbnb experience. The neighborhood, we were
Yeah,
close
the
to
chat,
everything.
the chat loves this. Whoa, there's a little net in here.
We've been close to
Um,
everything.
It says, thank you for getting her out the house. Y'all sure did get me out the house.
That's a good thing.
It
That's
is.
a good thing.
It is a good thing. This has been amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Everything has been perfect. I have
Absolutely
zero
amazing.
complaints. Zero complaints.
Absolutely amazing.
Next time we
Just
want
to say
some of you
ADHD
other
is
guys
real.
to come out here, like
Yes, listen.
Tristan, Ish. You need to
Because
come
we got to
out
hang
here.
out with Jimbo and Jackie for 2 days. That was great. We met up with Glenn and Coco.
Yes, we did.
Like, we got to see some people that
we got to
see
see
online.
Glenn. We got to see a lot of people.
Yep.
And guys, we're planning to grow this. So we're planning to do this annually. Of course, the block is going to get together way more often than not. But a group trip, we could blow this up. And the more people come, the bigger pause. It's not a bukkake. The more people come, the more money we could put in the pot, the bigger house we can get. We could get us a mini mansion and we could all live there and film everything. But just know you cross the doors, you will be signing a release form.
And the NDA.
And an NDA because we're, of course, you know, I mean, you're going to be part of the crew, part of the block, and we're going to be recording the ins and outs of us. But listen, more than welcome. We're trying to do this annually. We're going to grow it. And you could be sitting here with us.
Yeah.
Asking to be dominated.
Because we got to get busy after this stream. You know what I'm saying?
Lily will put his nuts right here on the little scoop, and you just tap it like this.
Right.
All right, guys. With that said, thank you so much for watching tonight. Hit that like and subscribe. Don't forget to support the show Cash App on the Block with Jen. And tune back in Monday. However, during the weekend, we will be dropping some stuff. Again, I beg you, follow all of us because we're going to be doing after shows on the other channels. Okay? All right, guys. Now we got to go eat that yummy steak that smells amazing. This is our last night together, so we're going to huddle and cry. We're G's, though, so we can't cry in front of you. And we will see you Monday. Love you too, Rula's back. All right, guys. Good night. What did it say? Plus, you could get shot if you get out of pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could get shot.
That
You
happened.
could, again, ladies and gentlemen, CCW, and I'm insured and I train. So you do with that information what you want. All right. Good night, y'all. Love you
Good night,
all.
everybody.